the after 90.
The link. All right.
Yeah.
All right. So
Yeah.
okay. Let's
Yeah.
invite the people. Copy. Let's invite guests. We don't want to do that. Sure. Live. This is gonna be a good show, man. This is gonna be a good show. I need something to play here. You guys can watch this. How the okay, Joe, you're in control, buddy. Happy New Year's, everyone. Benfica. I wanted to get like a proper intro going. I wanted to share it on Twitter. I hit the live stream. Here you go. You know what? How about this? You guys get this. All right, for live me, Joe, I haven't done this in too long. How the heck? It's been way too long. How do I got the goddamn link?
That's actually a good question.
I'm just gonna go to the YouTubes, grab the link,
Well, hold on.
and then give it to the people.
Give the people what they want.
Give the people what they want. Give Cindy DaCosta. Is it Cindy? No, it's not Cindy. What was her name? She tweeted at me. Cindy something. She's like, "You guys are gonna do a show again?" I'm like, "You know what? Cindy Souza. There she is. Cindy Souza."
There's our boy Jake.
Yes, Jake. Jake's on. I love it. I love it. All right, so you know what? People get the notification. You know, this is why you get the bing and the bell and the ding ding and all that fun stuff. You get the ding ding, you know we're live.
The ding ding.
You don't get the ding ding, you don't know we're live. And then you come up after the fact and you're in the comments and you say nice words and then
Or some not nice words in most cases.
yeah, and I give the thumbs down. I don't say that you say so you get one thumbs down. Something. You start saying like, you know, Enzo to Chelsea and that kind of shit. Vapahua. Link to
the last thing you want is our chat game flooded with Chelsea fans, but it's too late for them anyway. Everybody she come already.
Yeah, but I was gonna ask you, Luis. I don't think I know how Mario feels Fabs and like most Benfiquistas I know, but like I don't really think I got your breakdown on Enzo.
Let's start with that. Yeah, let's start with that.
Because there's also like a lot more information out now, right? Like
my breakdown.
Huh?
What'd you say?
Late?
What? What breakdown?
Enzo. We signed a player called Enzo recently. He's a new kid.
I know that. I'm not saying.
I'm trying like type shit on the Twitters here, and you guys are just not filling it.
Honestly, in general though, like there's no like rumors anymore for the most part. Like everything between Schmidt and you know what Benfica had said, we know everything that happened. So it's not like, you know, when everything first came out, people are like, oh, you know, Enzo's ungrateful, blah blah blah, or oh, we need to accept the money from Chelsea, and then you know they were offering us to be Fanage and a Superboc instead of, you know, the 120 million that everyone was talking about.
A Superboc, not even a Sagalish. It's back.
Did you know that Kazami I went to watch Kazami I went to watch the Braga game there. They didn't have Saric.
Oh, the one you went to the one in Toronto?
Yeah, I was at the one in Toronto last week.
What did they have?
They had Stella.
And a lot of pissed off Benfica fans.
And Sergio. Sergio was there.
They had Stella.
It was quite funny. It was quite funny. Oh my God. It was quite hilarious.
I mean,
meet and greet.
Not even like, I don't know, San Miguel or Peroni or something. Nah, full on, gotta beat my wife later when I get home, Stella. Fucking hell, mate.
They charge premium. Stella is considered a foreign export. It's exotic over here.
Yeah, it's Belgium, isn't it?
He was like the Portuguese manager.
I was gonna say like our new manager.
Don't go to okay, mate.
I'm gonna plug in my computer shortly, but let me show. I'm in the.
Yeah, go on.
I'm doing some like fixer-uppers downstairs. And Joe had said, you know, here's the scarves. You know, he's like, show the people the scarves. You know.
Yeah, I had never seen, because I've seen like this is the wall we all see, but
yeah, that's normal here.
A lot more.
I was doing, you know, some fixer-uppers. Those things mostly.
Hey, wait, that Juve Benfica one is that the new one, Mario, from this year?
No, that was from when they came to New Jersey.
Okay, right. Because I was gonna say it's a new Juve logo. So.
And then as I joke with the guys, you know, This club was quite funny. It's
Young Delays.
yeah, it's just a funny acronym. I'm a child. You know,
Cynthia goes,
anyways, this is kind of the
Cynthia,
the basement's a mess. I know the basement's a
only
mess.
the ceiling.
We're fixing it all.
Well, and the desk.
And a desk. Good eye. Anyways, Happy New Year's. It's been a long time.
Great, man.
I figured I'd put the proper kit on. You know what I mean? That way you guys don't see the good old nips. The nips come out, you get like all excited and shit. It gets in the
Wait, Mario, do you still have the shirt you're just wearing? I want people to guess who's on it.
Yeah, guess which Benfica this is.
Oh, well.
Here we go. I should hide the name. Yeah. No, it's not. So just as an inside joke, Joe sees I'm wearing this. He's like, "Oh my god, that's a sick Jonas shirt." Yeah, like it's Mitch from the old school, Mitchapalooza.
So
what do you guys? We missed a lot. Like it's been a long time since we've done a show.
It's been like what? Last time we did this was like what, last year, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was the previous year. Yeah, that's all. Yeah, that's true. I think we faced what did we do even? We had one. We never lost a game supposedly. It was like a thing.
I think it was we did up until the last match before the season, the World Cup break.
Then there's a World Cup. Yeah, and Magnitude said it right. Yeah. Last time I was here, Enzo was happy to be at
And guess what? All the Benfica fans were happy to have him.
Yeah. You know what? Okay, so it's just because you're asking about the Enzo take, and that's the main thing everyone's gonna want to talk about, right? It's such an unfortunate situation because you have a situation where this guy is a young kid, up and coming. It's exciting. He plays at Benfica because of how well Benfica's doing, how well he's doing at Benfica. He's the surprise call-up for Argentina, and he's the surprise young player of the tournament, has an amazing tournament, all this stuff. And because of just money and greed and stupidity, and, Schmidt put it best, Chelsea going around our backs, talking directly to the player to fill his head up, saying it's a done deal, telling him it's a done deal that it's signed, don't skip training, all the stupid shit. But because of that stupidity of him just going home and bailing on Benfica, it was very sad yesterday when we do the standing ovation for Otamendi. I thought that was really nice. We did it. But bang fate. You know what I mean? Like, in a sense, I saw Enzo at the beginning of the game post the Instagram post, and he's in the stadium as a fan, in a sense, watching and whatever, right? It's nice. He's not even on the bench. But then the club does the whole announcement, standing ovation, the big event for Otamendi. And it's like, it's a big event. And you're seeing it for Otamendi. You're seeing it for Messi. You're seeing any Argentinian player right now, first home match of the season, this is what's happening. Every single player but Enzo. He did it to himself. It's a once in a lifetime. If he doesn't win, how many World Cups you get to win? It's very rare you get to win a World Cup. This is your one thing that you get. Not that it's like worth any money, but it's like to get your home team to give you a standing ovation, do the whole thing. Congratulations, do the walk of honor, have your team celebrate you. You know what? It is what it is. It's an unfortunate thing. Like, I kind of feel like he's back in training. Hopefully he does his bit. We're not selling him, but it's just unfortunate. That's all.
Yeah, Luigi, I'll let you go because I actually don't know what you have to say on the matter at all.
Me?
Yeah.
Be sad, isn't
it? Can you explain that to the people? Me and Mario know what you mean, but
this has been going on for a while, this one, but yeah.
It's very simple. No one's bigger than the club. I don't care where you're from, who you are, what you've just won, what your name is. You don't show up for training is one thing. I think like not showing up for training, you come out, you apologize and stuff like that. Not good enough, but he's a kid. I don't know, like, again, like in my opinion, we haven't had like clarity, like a 100% what's been said and what's been done. We know that he didn't show up to training.
I think Schmidt gave good clarity.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
One thing I gotta say. Yeah, go for it. Sorry.
No. Just like he says that Chelsea turned his head and offered him a lot of money and shit like that, right? One thing is me going to, being offered a shit ton of money to go to any club, and me thinking, fuck, I want to go. I really want to go. And then going to Argentina for New Year's, But if he's actually gone up to Rigosh and say, please let me go, or gone to Schmidt saying, I don't want to stay, please let me go, then he should go. Not to Chelsea, though, on loan to Willian Sad. Mate, I don't care. I don't care, dude. Like, there are contracts. I
agree.
The thing is, okay, let's put it this way. Right now, hypothetically, right, next game he starts. He looks all right. It's not the answer that we know, but then gradually he starts bringing the team down. It will start, the team starts he starts creating problems within the team. Otamendi and maybe even a little bit of Grimaldo and a little bit of more of like Spanish South America guys are with him, and then João, Florentino, Antonio, and more the Portuguese European guys. They start separating. Then you get to the Champions League and you don't show up because the team is divided. All of a sudden, you start going down in a fucking table. All of a sudden, you lose 3-0 to Porto or some shit. Next thing you know, your league or your year is ruined by an Argentinian prick. If he does that, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
why risk it if we don't want to stay? If he's actually gone to the this is what I'm saying. We don't have 100% clarity. And he'll never be that way. I'm just saying, like, if it's one of those things where he went to Argentina, spent the years there, he's been punished. I also don't understand how these people don't get punished with money. If you don't play one game, you shouldn't get paid for that week. Simple as that.
Luis, I think those are fines that are handed out.
Yeah, he'll lose like a week's worth of salary.
Right, cool.
But
whatever.
Yeah,
let's say, okay, let's put it this way. Let's say, I'll let you guys go. Let's say he didn't play, obviously, against Portimonense. He lost that week's salary, let's say that. Obviously, starting bonus and shit like that, because they always have bonuses and stuff. He's lost a fair bit of money, I guess. Didn't play. Cool. Fine. If that was it, and that's the end of the story, fine. Now, if this guy has been telling people, players talk. If this guy starts going, I really wanted to go to Chelsea, now I have to stay here. And, if he doesn't perform, this is the time, you know what? You wanted to go? We'll let you go. They wear blue. And they are by the sea. Chelsea's by the river. Sort of. There is a bridge. You don't play a Stamford Bridge, but you play near one. Yeah.
Play by another path.
Season. We'll cover the wages, and we'll see you next year, man.
No, it's I see. Yeah, no, I agree with you, buddy. I personally will say to Schmidt, my God, has he handled the situation amazingly. Like, that press conference was short. Like that question on Enzo was to the point, but so transparent. And he did such a great way of saying he's a good kid. He's a great player. Got stuff put in his head. And unfortunately, he made the decisions he made, and he has to be punished. And didn't mince any words. It's unacceptable. It's not something we accept as a club. We're not going to sell him. And he even said again recently that it's Enzo's back in training now. And it's like day one. He's starting from zero. He's starting as if he's a brand new transfer. Like, he's being treated supposedly as if he just got signed.
And do you know what?
And it's kind of me. It's kind of, in a way, it's kind of, he's trying to say nice things about him while holding a firm hand, and just to kind of not rant too much on it. But I'll say someone put in the chat, Grimaldo, he's leaving at the end of the season. Really, Grimaldo has to show up, play his best games. He's going to get a fat contract. If Grimaldo lets the Latin American thing impact him a bit, and he decides not to show up, he's going to get paid less money. That's the reality. Like, Grimaldo will get paid what he does in the next 6 months, right?
Magnitude is killing him. He's starting the new year strong.
Yeah.
This is talking about the show material. I
think the club sent. I think there was clearly, if there is nothing that happened, if this is all rumors, Enzo would have been playing. Enzo would have gotten a standing ovation. He would have been brought out. The fact that the club did suspend him, the fact that the club made the decision that we're going to honor the World Cup winners today and only today. You know, like that's there's some sour grapes somewhere, and there's some sour grapes on our part from the sounds of it.
But you know what? The way I look at it, Mario, is like, yeah, the
message sent though.
Especially when it comes to like the medals, you know, and honoring the winners. I feel, you know, I could be crazy, but I remember like, at least in most clubs, the winners weren't honored the way that they have been this year, right? Like, I don't know.
They made a bigger stink this year,
right? But so that's what I mean. Like, I think he had his look. He probably went on a 10-day bender in Argentina. Yeah. He already had his fun, so I think that probably means a little less to him. Otamendi was probably.
But I think it's like, right. If the club chose not to honor it, who cares? It's the club said, no, we're going to honor the World Cup winner Otamendi.
Oh yeah, no. That's
it's like the club, and they posted on social media, congratulations Otamendi for winning the World Cup.
Right.
Yesterday, and they posted photos of Otamendi with the medal. They didn't say anything about Enzo. Yeah. They made a coherent idea saying we're going to do a presentation, we're going to do an event with all the fans, and we're going to do a social media campaign for Benfica's World Cup winners Otamendi.
Right. Yeah. No.
That's it.
Yeah. But what I was kind of going to say, right, is like that's definitely one piece. I think that ultimately, you know, for me, where things kind of went was, okay, look, the kid messed up. I think Schmidt again did a phenomenal job, and like Kevin was saying, it really was a breath of fresh air, and it just reminded me again how happy I am that we have at least I don't want to say that, you know, he's going to stick around for a while, but at least for the immediate future, we have a manager who isn't going to cause storms in the media like JJ did. Can you imagine?
George the wrong shit. And also, Rui Tadia or Bruno Lage would say nothing.
Right.
That's the thing. It'd be either a shit show,
right,
or no transparency.
It wouldn't be handled. It would exactly.
He handled it amazing. Like Schmidt.
Yeah. And I think
Enzo. Not Enzo. Tino.
Sorry. The thing is, Mario, you know, like you hear Fabrizio Romano, like, has always been the voice of reason and stuff, but they tried saying today, even like for the match, which was just completely wrong. Again, surprised that Fab messed it up, but you know, he was saying that Benfica didn't play Enzo yesterday.
Protect him.
From the fans.
The club made it so bluntly clear why he was done.
No, like, okay, there are some other things. Maybe that was behind the social media strategy. I don't know. But like, all that really matters is that he was in the stadium. You can tell he's trying to win back the fans because, you know, put the hard eyes in the luge. People are going to forget. If he plays a great match against Sporting,
that's okay. They won.
Sporting, guess what? No one cares. Yeah. He's not going to get. And if he gets booed against Sporting on the field, I think that's a shame because he served his punishment. And guess what? We don't know what went on behind closed doors again.
Yeah.
And the fact that
honestly, it could have been as simple, like, we don't know, but it could have been as simple as he was told it's a done deal. The refs from Chelsea are here on the line to talk to you about your wages. Here's the wages you're going to get. Do you like it? And he was put in a situation where it's like, yeah, you know, this sounds good. Okay, good. If they're buying my contract and you're going to pay me X. All right, let's do this. Okay, cool. I'm going to go to Argentina for New Year's. It's done. I don't need to show up for training. His agent and people around were telling him, yeah, it's a done deal. And
that's what I'm saying. But why can't we have more clarity? And I guess like we're just fucking bums anyway. We're just fans. But like, why can't like? No, I'm just saying. Like, first of all, Mario, you need to apologize to Tino because he's pissed. You call him Enzo.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You know, Tino. This is a start. Too much vino.
Oh,
that's why. I'm sorry.
Right, no problem.
No tem mais. Desculpa.
On that same note. Like, freaking, what's his name? Rui Costa. You have an entire channel at your disposal. Sit down for half an hour, man. Have a chat. Let us know exactly what went on, what can be said. I'm sure you can't just go out saying, all right, mate, I went to his house. I had dinner with him. I'm not saying that. Just explain, man.
I did like the fact that in this situation, right, you have pretty much 3 people involved that can speak on it, right, that we care about, right? Enzo, Schmidt, and then Rui Costa. For me, I would rather it come from either the player or the coach than Rui Costa, because I really think, you know, with all the stuff that he's dealing with, right, and just for future negotiations, for Schmidt to say something like, hey, you know, there are better clubs out there. I don't like what Chelsea did. That's fine, because
who's Chelsea, though? Like, I don't mean to be disrespectful at all, because, you know, 2023, I've taken to be more, like, respectful and chill out more, but who the fuck is Chelsea, though? Like with all respect, like, I look at Enzo and I'm thinking, you have a good season. Let's you know, win a couple more games in the Champions League, win the league. You might be going straight to Real Madrid or something. What are they going to? If they got freaking Chimeni and Camavinga, like, are we all right? Like, do you know what I mean? Like,
I think Chelsea it's a money movie. It's all for.
But even then, Mario, Real Madrid is like, when it comes to Chelsea. First off, all the players that they have probably have a Champions League clause in their contract, like most of those top 4 clubs. They're going to get a salary cut, a reduction of wages when they don't make top 4 this year. So that's one thing. I'm not sure if that's fit into most of the players' contracts, but for a player like Enzo, if he's playing Champions League, it probably will be. But Luis, I'm 100% for you. You're telling me a kid from Latin America, his dream is to play for over Real Madrid?
Yeah. Mate, even Barcelona, like, do you know what I mean? Mate, even like Bayern Munich. I know that you might think, Premier League. But Chelsea, dude, like they've won
Juventus. Anyone that's going to be in the Champions League.
Juventus is about to go down.
Juventus is going to go down. But I'm just saying, anyone that's like.
Okay, maybe not Juve, mate.
Not Juve, but like the thing is, any club that's.
AC Milan, right? AC Milan?
Yeah, AC, yeah. But any club that's in a position to potentially go and play in the Champions League, not only this year, but next year. You know what I mean? Like Juventus is having a shit season, but they're still second in Serie A, unless they finally get the slap on the hand, they get sent to the second division. But my thing is like Chelsea's in 10th. They're likely not going to be playing Champions League next year. They got a new owner.
I can almost guarantee they will not, because they're also treating the season as a rebuild.
Yeah,
and they have injured players right now. Chelsea's not doing anything.
Like if you want to do a rebuild, do Newcastle. At least they're going to be spending like bigger cash than the American has. No offense.
And the fact of the matter is, you'll actually be in the Champions League or in Europa. Like Chelsea probably won't make Europe at all. But that's not the fact of the matter. For me, again, I would think that a player like him. What it comes down to
play Ronaldo in Saudi Arabia, man. If it's for the money, just buy it.
Well, no, but what I'm saying, Mario, is like, for me, if the part that frustrated me in seeing fans kind of talk about it on Twitter is some, even like Chelsea fans, like, oh, Benfica are keeping, Enzo Costas. Why don't they just sell Enzo? Blah blah blah. Here's the thing: he has a contract, and listen, I'm not saying he doesn't deserve a pay increase. I'm not saying he doesn't deserve to say at the end of the season, look,
we just signed him.
You guys knew what this deal was, but look, then we turn to him and say this. Look, your season was just about to be over in Argentina with River. You already got knocked out of Libertadores, so you're not going to make noise there. You're not getting called up to the World Cup. You're certainly not going to Chelsea next. You were just going to start playing for us. This would probably be his first game if they don't get knocked out by Vélez Sarsfield. So, like, when you think about it, you want to go and, again, butterfly effect, all that stuff.
No, he wouldn't have gone to World Cup. Argentina would not have won a World Cup.
Even with the crazy season he was having with us, people are like, I don't know if he's going to make it.
Yeah, okay? he was a surprise call-up.
With the way he's playing, let alone if he's at River, just at this time of year, probably not even playing. They had Montiel, but that's because they have no one else, in that position. But long story short, I think for me, I was never upset at him. Obviously, hearing the rumors, I was, but I couldn't, let myself say, okay, I hope he's out. The guy, I mean, let's not forget, he's the first Benfica jersey I have with the name on it. So that was a pretty big deal for me. Am I going to say this is all a culpa do Joe? Maybe.
Wait. You got to talk with Enzo on it?
It's the only time we ever want to do it.
Let's see what this guy thinks about it. He doesn't like that. He didn't like that at all. That's
a Champions League patch as well. So
by the way, I feel bad. I don't mean to be disrespectful. It's just like, fuck this.
Yeah, you know what? No. Joe. Let's call it controversies aside. Young player of the World Cup winner. If we have a good run of the Champions, if he,
and I got the patch. I got the patch on it again.
Yeah, and if he gets the mix up and he starts playing well again, and we beat Club Rouge and we go, a bit further in the Champions League and we win the title, that could be the kit to have for the season.
You know what, Mario? That's a great point. I'm glad you brought that up. That's the thing. Not only do we have the Champions League, sorry, Luis. Not only do we have the Champions League, on our schedule, we have Bruges. Who, they signed Mr. GQ, Scott Parker. He's going to be their manager now. That's not going to help them. I mean, unless they're trying to fight relegation.
Who's Scott Parker?
I can't wait to go.
He's the old manager. The one that trusts players, lost a lot of games.
Player. He's got a tennis player name, Scott Parker.
Yeah, Scott Parker. It's a Bostonian name, Parker.
But in general, Mario, we have a legitimate chance. Like, we should be making again, and it sucks because you think about the way the team's been playing in the last couple of games, and if we didn't have the World Cup break, I wasn't afraid of anyone. When the group stage wrapped up, I was afraid of Real Madrid because it's Real Madrid in the Champions League.
You don't
Luis wasn't because he's crazy.
He's like, put the face paint on. He's good to go.
But serious. Aside from those two teams, I felt we could take anyone. People are like, oh, Napoli. Nope. I think we could take them. Now we'll see what happens. How we build up momentum here in the second half of the season. But ultimately, I feel like we can make this is a legitimate chance for Enzo to make a Champions League semifinal. And honestly, doesn't matter what club you're on. That's never guaranteed. Unless it's maybe City or Bayern, but still.
Yeah, you don't know. Yeah, and the thing is,
yeah,
I will say like the hope was to have a show during the World Cup because we had Taça Liga and we talked about it. We couldn't get it to work out last week. By the way, Dave Paredes here. He's a big Braga fan. Congratulations on taking second place today, number 2.
Oh, that's Dave.
That's Dave.
Oh, great.
Pretty sure it's Dave. Too much being. Anyways,
let us know if it's not Braga, Dave.
I'm pretty sure it's Braga. Anyways, but yeah, no, he
great.
But yeah, no, you know what? It's I was so glad that Porto drew today. But going back to Benfica, I gotta say, if I'm very honest, the final couple games for the World Cup, we're all saying the same thing, man. We kind of need this break. We're kind of starting to like slip up. We were getting the wins, getting the draws. We're doing what we gotta do. Still undefeated, but you're kind of like like a 12-match boxing match. And you're going to win the fight. You've kind of done everything to win the fight. But all of a sudden, your guy's kind of like wobbling a bit. And he's getting bopped in the head. It's like, okay, we won the fight, man. Just stay in the ring. Stay in the ring. Stay focused. Don't fall asleep now.
Yeah, keep the feet moving.
And the Taça Liga was a complete train wreck. Not much to discuss there. It was, I'll be honest, I was hoping you get some like, there you go. There you go. There he is, Kadai. It is. I'm out of Ving. Sorry, Dave. I'm pretty sure it was. Joe, he questioned me. And after the Tino fuck up, I questioned everything.
That was strike 3. We're going to have to take you off the show.
Yeah, fuck, I'm out, man. I'm out. Hey, guys. I'm screwed.
Oh, is he falling off his chair?
Oh, that's too good. Oh, God. Okay. Hey, this guy croaked.
Oh,
this
God.
reminds me. I don't know if you ever did this with us, Joe. But every now and then, me, Mario, Mello would stay up after the show, and we would just drink ourselves to like absolutely. And then Mello would be like, "Hey, Lewis, is that the sun behind you?" And I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Fuck."
It's daytime in England.
Yeah. And I'd be like showing my street and stuff. And he's like, "Fuck, it's morning." Like,
my God.
Okay.
Hey, as we're talking about the Champions League, if anyone knows that, if anyone knows anyone that may have tickets for the Brugge Benfica game, let me know. I'm interested in 73. No, I'm interested in 2.
You have a flight though? You already had.
Yeah, that's right. I'm going. I don't care. I mean,
Are they put them for sale yet or no?
Yeah, they're fucking sold out. But
already. And normally they do it the day before the match.
Mario, this is the away leg though. I don't think it's home.
What? Yeah, the away. I will be definitely
the away leg. Well. Oh, okay. I thought you meant Portugal.
You will be home as well?
Yeah, bro. I'll go away, home, in the middle, fucking left, right, center. Let's go. Call me Ausnish. I'm everywhere, man. Yeah, I'll be there on the 7th as well.
Huh? Hey, I saw this thing with Alicia. Sorry, I got distracted by the chat. Where someone like that knows him shared the text messages on Talishka. The dude was hyped. He's like, "Yeah, I never thought I'd play with Ronaldo. This is messed up. He's losing his mind."
You thought it'd be Real Madrid winning the Champions League?
Oh God.
Hey, also, yeah, I was gonna say, the Saudi Arabia League must be so fucking boring.
You know who went there? You know who went there a couple of years ago, and I was like, "Damn!" Like I was sad he went. There was that, and Dave actually probably remembers. Was that Fabio Martins from Braga?
Yeah.
He was sick. He played for Famalicão, and then whatever.
To the back, right?
Yeah. No. He was the center mid with the afro. It's the same guy you're thinking of. He played in the center.
Okay, yeah.
And he scored a shit ton of goals too. He's like, yeah.
I can't wait for Ronaldo to score like a free kick from a goal kick. I mean, he'll take a goal kick and go, "I'll take it." Go on.
Some Sakana, the day after they did the presentation, they did the video on Saudi Arabia, he posted a YouTube video. You know, Ronaldo scores on his first game at Al Jazeera, right?
Al Jazeera?
He hasn't even fucking played a game yet, and the video had 12 million views.
Who did this?
Some Sakata. He posted a video, YouTube video of Ronaldo scoring his first goal. And he hasn't even played a game yet.
Was it like in training?
No, it was literally like a fake video, but it had 12 million views. Man, they clicked it was real.
Oh, you should
like. It's like the dad watching a match, and it's like it's a FIFA YouTube video.
Dude,
but the cool,
people got done like how okay, I don't want to be rude again in 2023 and all of that, but like, yo, how can you not realize that's a video game? Like, people watching FIFA 23 thinking they're watching the World Cup. Like, what's going on? Dude, some people watching the wrong game. Like
they look at the FIFA
Mexico, Poland will be on. They're watching Real Madrid, Barcelona going, Mexico playing well. Like, what the fuck is going on?
Oh, God.
Oh, man.
Yeah, this is a good one, too. Oh.
Oh man, this is good. I can't wait for the clips of
professional wrestling.
I will say the funny thing I howled at is I think it was yesterday, the day before, I saw the official announcement that Saudi Arabia said, you know what, it's against the law in Saudi Arabia to, you know, before you're married, you're not allowed doing that. The Patriots East, they kill you for that shit in Saudi Arabia. But they officially gave Ronaldo a permit to unmarried. Hey, him and they're not married. They're not married. They don't officially aren't married. And in Saudi Arabia, you can't. Like you literally if a guy does that, he does that, and he breaks the law, they mess up that lady. That's all they do. It's pretty sad, actually. But yeah, they got a permission slip. He got a permission slip. He's allowed to do his thing with her, and you know, congratulations, Ronaldo. You're at the level of a sultan. He got a palace. Yeah, I mean, a palace. Like it's pretty wild. That's pretty cool. I'll say.
You see where he lives though. So
it's a compound.
Yeah. So he lives in a separate. He lives in a separate like area where, like, you don't have to follow the religion or the rules. It's weird. It's like
it's like the expat area, right?
Yeah, something like that. So like,
I saw something about that, but didn't know if it was true or not.
No, I went in to look, mate. It's massive, and like literally, it doesn't look like Saudi Arabia. I mean, it does. But not like no one's got clops around their heads. Like, you know, they just
listen, these guys, they very much believe in their religion. The same with Qatar, and like you can't drink unless you pay $15,000. Who cares?
Hey, do you know what Qatar?
that's pretty much that's how these guys act. Like literally, it's like the rules for the schmucks. But you got money. No,
I wonder if they end up giving all the beer to Argentina like they promised. Budweiser, remember? That was like the whole thing.
Yeah.
Well, did they ever send? Oh, they said no.
I don't think they need it, to be honest, but yeah, or want it because Budweiser's a bit shit.
It's also the Budweiser
best beer in the world.
It's the Budweiser sitting in the warehouse in Qatar in the desert for the entire tournament. That's gonna be a kind of rank.
Can I just say something as well? Like Qatar was, whether people agree or not, the safest World Cup ever. Which means the problem was the gays.
Oh God!
Cynthia,
that's like come on.
It's a joke, man.
You know what? We're gonna have Nina. We're gonna call Nina.
Hey, Luigi, you're gonna get screwed on that
one. Wait, you see this one for magnitude?
Whoops.
But yeah, on a Benfica note, coming back to a Benfica note, did you get to see the Portimonense match at all yesterday?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be very transparent. I missed parts of it, but I watched bits.
Do you guys want to do just kind of like a quick review of that? Yeah. I'll let Luis do the review because I know exactly how he's going to describe it. Just give us the breakdown of the match, the review of the match.
Wait, what do I mean? Why are you putting me on the spotlight? What's going on?
As you can describe it in one word.
Reason 1904.
Well, not Draxler. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
Not Draxler.
I was going to suggest shit, but yeah, you could do that
Schmidt?
as well.
What?
I wouldn't say it was shit. I think it was more like
it was unfortunate.
No, in all seriousness, I was telling Mario and Luis this before the show. I was encouraged by the fact that we were playing really well. There was so much link up play. It was fun to watch. Like I really enjoyed watching the game. It's just we couldn't score. And there was one chance, like the 75th minute or something, where they had that one counterattack and almost scored. I was the whole match. I was waiting. Granted, I just watched the match fully today. I couldn't yesterday, but when I saw we scored, I was like, oh great. Then I saw we missed the penalty. I'm like, oh, all right. And then,
I love that.
I was like, but I looked at it and I was like, okay, these guys are going to score in the 85th minute or 80th minute. Schmidt's going to toss on all the strikers. We won't have anything to do to come back, and that's it. We're going to draw another match. That's how that goes. We got really lucky. That's how that goes. Look at Port today. Port couldn't take advantage of their chances. Even up a man for half an hour for the whole second half. Nothing.
I don't watch Port.
Look at the stats. Like it's.
What do you mean? You watched Port be yesterday?
Everything.
Yeah, because they'll play Benfica. What am I supposed to do? Miss Benfica? I can't miss Benfica.
Else, the sad thing is, like, if someone looks at the stats, it looks like just bad luck. We won 1-0. Like it should have been by more. But there's a lot of things. There's a lot of things. Legit. The team is doing some good things, but just they can't. Someone said in the chat, where was it here? 1 second, let me find it here. Here you go, Nick. No, not wrong Nick. This Nick, same Nick, but different comment. Ramsh, I love the kid. The kid got a hat trick at the World Cup. That was sick.
What, sorry?
A hat trick. Hat trick.
Yeah, hat trick. Yeah. That's why I just didn't hear.
No, it's okay. Anyways, I was so hyped for the kid, and he was very. Braga was a train wreck. You know, it was not a fun match. It was, and he really didn't show up. And from what I saw, I didn't see much from him. I don't know. Like it's one of these things. I really hope the kid starts killing it. You know what I mean? Like I got really excited, but yeah.
You know, I tell you what, Benfica today felt like the last 6 months of my dating year. You know, there's all this attacking. There's all this you can't score. He's just not scoring. You know, that's it.
He had 8 shots. Gonçalo had 8 shots. Granted, 4 of them were off target, but a couple.
Which is good. It's good. Like it's good.
He had four chances that, in my opinion, should have been goals. He had one, maybe 3. There was that back heel flick, which was a great play and typically does better. But he had a couple of headers that he just missed and he should have made. He did win the penalty, so there was that, and that was a smart play there. But ultimately, what really frustrated me was the fact that these guys just can't get a shot. How can't we hit a shot at the edge of the 18 when there's no one around us? Okay, and I'm not saying because throughout the year we've been able to do it, right? But that was the thing yesterday. There were so many times where we're in the box, beautiful build-up play to get into the box. Right? You talk about Draxler, Luis, say what you want. When he's in the box, that's the only place he's good with the ball. And it's because,
that's true, man. That was awkward. You guys see that video? Someone sent it on a DM.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. Hey, lengthy, though. Hey, go out. Hey. I was like, Ramush, bro. What are you saying? Full on, bro.
All right, let me load up the video for everyone to see here.
Don't put what? No. Oh, man.
Yeah, so exactly. Like Nick was saying anyway, but with Gonçalo, Mario, you have to put in at least one. And I know, look, he does well.
Yeah, that's the thing. You hold and maybe it's just a bad rut. It's a bad rut. It is what it is. Like, it's just, all of a sudden, like I said, pre-World Cup, legs wobbling. Forget about the Taça Liga. That never happened. No one talks about Taça Liga. And Braga, we just blame it on the bacalhau that everyone ate at Christmas and all that stuff like that, right?
I'd love for this to happen, by the way. I know Luis would as well.
Us face. Fuck, that'd be nice.
I would love that to happen. Or actually, the ideal scenario for me would be Benfica Port in the quarterfinal. Benfica
Port's quarterfinal, then semifinal for Chelsea. Yeah.
And then who we get in the final? Real Madrid? Good.
Yeah. Good. It's fun. You're not scared of them.
Yeah.
Was it Turkey, isn't it? Where's the final at?
Istanbul, I think, yeah.
Oh, right. Get some kebab in, boy. Get some kebabs. Right. Istanbul. Hold on a second. I come from the future.
I feel like if I had the poofy hair, I'd be
on the Champions League. I've just come back.
But you know what? Like, again, you never know. I'm still very optimistic about this team. I want to send a great thank you to Casa Pia. They have an amazing season. and it gives a little bit of a breather. You know what I mean? Like it's a 7-point gap, right? That's a good gap to have.
Well, 6 over Braga, but yeah,
6 over Braga, yeah.
the fourth now, yeah.
Yeah, and it's
Braga
good.
Is the vid still here? Is David still here?
He might be.
He might be.
Is Dave's probably here in the chat, but
You never know. You never know.
Braga they'll trip. They'll one win. Like they'll honestly.
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
but you know what the guy's gonna say? He's gonna say this. That's what he's gonna say.
Fuck.
well, you know what's crazy is the fact
It's
that
wild,
same
man.
team got smacked 5-0 by Sporting in the Taça.
Yeah,
That's
it's like it was
really
almost
good.
like literally. I blame the Bacalhau. I blame the overconfidence. Everyone coming back. Everyone feeling like jovial about everything, and just
And I can't say
underestimating.
anything. Schmidt, like even that Mario, right? Did you saw that post game presser too? He's the same way. He's like, we were shit. We need to get better. That was
Yeah, like, it was
even
like
before they were saying that again. We don't know if it's true, but they were trying to incentivize the squad. Supposedly, rumors that he was like, "Hey, you guys get the day off if we beat them. Like this is a big match." Trying to pump them up. And what do? Nothing.
Yeah.
Literally nothing. But we did see João Neves, another boy. He played very well yesterday.
Hey,
Very well for his age.
as well.
Yeah.
You see his tiny. His shorts look so small on it. So like I don't know.
I saw him. He was coming in. It was hilarious because he comes in. He's next to Schmidt, and then he's next to the Musa, and then he's next to Luso, and then he's next to Draxler. I'm like, give the kid a break.
Yeah.
He's probably like 5'8".
I'll be honest with you. I did. Obviously, I watched the game. I've reacted to the game. It's up on the Vintune channel, and I was begging for the vid to come on. And when he did, I had a mini. Like, I was very excited. Very excited. And I very excited. And
I will say, Chiquinho yesterday didn't play that bad. That was my favorite. Yesterday,
but at one point I was like, "Oh shit, is he still playing? Fuck, forgot about it."
New year, maybe different Chiquinho.
We got rid of.
I like that shout out, Zach.
We got rid of what's his name?
Diogo Gonçalves.
Yes, that guy.
And Pinho. So yeah, so if we want to talk about, I know we talked about Enzo, but aside from Enzo, like the transfer market so far, I think there's really interesting plays, right? So
we want to clean house. We want to clean house.
Right.
We did.
We got rid of Pinho. We got rid of Diogo Gonçalves, right? Pinho went back to Brazil.
João's gone now.
Gonçalves is off to Copenhagen. Yeah, João Ferreira, who was on loan, he's now at Watford. I rate him. I like him a lot. I watched him on loan at Vitória. I watched the game in Alvalade. I was very impressed. Does he have the level for Benfica? No, and I think ultimately we're going to see a lot of guys not renew this summer. And I'm starting to think that, and I'm talking about, the B team and the U teams. I think that that's not so much on the players anymore or their agents and more so on the club saying, hey, thank you for your service. You've been great. If you need us to make contacts with, Aroca or Gil Vicente or a team of like that, Passo de Ferreira, we'll do it. But we just can't have you under contract with us anymore because that's a big risk. Because these guys are getting paid much more than they would be at one of those other clubs. And ultimately, it is, if they get injured or anything, that's on Benfica. Has to deal with it. So they're great servants to the club. They all love the club. But ultimately, you have to do what you did with a guy like Guga, who, he's going to kill it for Rio Ave for forever. And this Andreas kid is sick.
Okay. Wait, why do I feel like this Norwegian kid is like one of these like FM regens?
He is. He's an FM wonder kid. He's sick. I always get him an FM.
Yeah, man.
See, he's an FM guy. Okay, cool. All right, fair enough. That's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, I used to always get Baggio, back in Championship Manager.
How do you pronounce his last name?
Sheldrup.
Yeah, I did hear someone say it, and they obviously said it.
Sheldrup. Yeah. So I don't know if I told you guys, but I used to be a cod fisherman, and I spent 2 years in Norway. And and
then you say with such confidence, Sheldrup.
Yeah, I popped down to Sweden a couple times. That's how I met Ibrahimovic, and Sheldrup. Yeah, wasn't born yet. Spoke to his mum though, nice lady.
If you actually do the math on the date of when he was born,
nah, come on, the guy's ginger. Come on, man.
No, so is the mom. So got a bit more of the.
Actually, I don't know who João brought someone up here. Kofi. I don't know who that is. Hopefully, I'm not getting mean.
Sounds like coffee.
No, but there is that one kid. If when Andrew eventually leaves, I want that other kid from Racing. In Argentina.
Oh yeah, that guy looks good. I heard about this.
Oh
kid.
yeah, no, see,
Carlos
that's not an FM guy. That's like a legit.
No,
Hey,
do
you guys know who Speed is?
Yeah.
Right.
It's because of this friggin' Ronaldo shit.
He backs that card. That Coxu?
What's his actual? I don't know who this player is.
Oh, Coxu. Not Speed.
I
know
Turkish player.
Coxu.
He's Turkish. There you go. Look, Turkish. But the way he pronounces his name, he packs him. He's like, and it's like, he's like.
Hey, you know what? The downfall of Ronaldo is because of that kid. As soon as that kid started saying "Sui" and started being like a big Ronaldo guy, Ronaldo's like career ended. Like it just ended.
Actually,
it crashed hard.
Oh wow, this kid on Feyenoord, his value is his market value is 26 million on. I'm not sure if that's very accurate. But I'm looking at his recent matches as well, and he's been killing it.
Who?
This guy.
I was sure to say the name.
Yeah. Here's a good cat.
Yeah, Coxu or whatever you want to call him. But yeah, who knows? And ultimately, if he's in the Dutch league, Schmidt probably through his contacts and his team still have decent contacts there. But looks like he has a little bit of an injury history. He was injured over the summer, so not sure. If, that would be something we're interested in. But he's Turkish international, so he clearly has quality, and he's young. So we'll see what happens.
I just to go back and not to kind of beat on the same drum. I just want to.
Yeah, for anyone interested.
Rui Costa, like he has.
This is his name, Nick. Sorry.
You're gonna get the name out there. Okay. Yeah. He I think was cleaning out a lot of the trash that was left over. Oh wow, look at that thing. Fuck.
Sounds like a Dragon Ball Z name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or Pokemon. Go Honkuroku.
Yeah.
Oh, true. I didn't really think about this. He has a connection with Frederick because he was a Feyenoord guy.
Yeah.
Right. I didn't even put two and two together there. So maybe they even have.
No, it was PSV.
No.
Arsene?
Yeah, it was PSV, but Arsner's came from Feyenoord. Their biggest.
Oh, Arsner's. Oh, sorry. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, maybe they know each other. Maybe they know each other. It helps. I
heard Arsner's is everywhere, man. I don't know if you guys know this, but Arsner's was actually the person that put the LEDs on. Yeah, apparently the first one in training, gets everybody's clothes ready, comes in, plays in defense, midfield attacking, goes in goal.
He wants to earn his keep, man. He wants to earn his keep.
Every day before
they wouldn't get rid of Paulinho.
Every day, every match day, he's actually the last one to leave. He checks all doors are locked and goes home.
Yeah. You know what, man? I tell you, they bench Enzo, rightfully so, and they put Auschwitz up. I really hope they fix the shit with Enzo, though.
No, Federer. I really do think if he, obviously in hindsight, it's pretty obvious what I'm about to say. I think if he hits that penalty, or just, I was kind of confused that João Mari didn't take it again because he's.
No, I think it was. I honestly think the club was trying to send a message. It's like, we brought this guy out to replace you. If he would have got that goal,
right,
and the game would have kept going better,
right,
it'd been like, listen, we can play with or without.
It's an excuse to play Frederick the next game because he scored. He played. You know what I mean?
I think he was wrong to step up, man. I think either. I'll be honest with you guys. I'm kidding. Like I don't like Frederick that much, especially not on the wing. I think
there's times that he shows some moments which I like, but
he's slow.
He's slow and he moves like a brick. He's too tall, man. Like, he's too tall to be a creator. It's like Fazer, dude. Fazer can't create, man. He was a great center defensive midfielder, one of the best I've seen, But to create, yes, he can have a crack. He can have a good shot on him. But not like, yes, exactly. A box-to-box I can digest. But a fucking right wing or right mid, don't try and sugarcoat this guy. And also, whilst we're talking about right wings and left wings, just send Draxler back to where he came from. There's no point, man. Like, no, mate. Honestly, hate is a strong word, but why am I getting? It's torture, man. It's torture.
I agree because the thing is, for me at least, the only place he's valuable again is when he's in the box, and he's very good. He shows his skill. But guess what? That's maybe twice a match, and you go, oh, look at that, and then nothing comes out of it.
Yeah, he's got moments, and that's it. He's a guy that has moments. You see him, and you're like, oh, I can see why this guy was good at one point, and then you forget.
When was Drax so good? That's my point. Okay, listen, yeah. No. Okay, hold on a second, lads. Hold on a second, because I went full on Joe mode here, right? And I wanted to get some stats.
All right. While you do that, I'm gonna get some Agua con Gas because.
Hey, yeah, this is unofficially sponsored by.
Which one do you got? Which one do you got there?
Limon. I only do Limon. I love it.
Malone.
Okay.
I thought Malone must be a northern one.
Malone. Yeah. Malone was for the Portistas today.
Exactly. Well, where did I put that shit?
Oh yeah, I mean, in general, this January window, this month of January.
I tried this for the first time. The
maracujá. I have one. Those are good too.
Requeijão.
Maracujá.
Maracujá. I don't even know what you guys are saying, man.
What I was gonna say, Mario, is
I thought you said requeijão. I was like,
Queijão Jorge one.
Queijão. I don't know about that one, Luis.
No, I'm gonna be honest though. I like normal agua con gas. I don't like the flavor so much.
I don't like Castel. I only like agua. I only like Pedro.
Guys,
okay. You got it?
Yes.
Till enough time.
All right. This is just 2014 World Cup, right? I got more, right?
Oh, this is behind. You can't see right now, but behind Luigi's monitor, there's photos of Draxler and like all these like ribbons and arrows. And like they go like you follow the dot and it's like shit on one end. Then you follow the other one. It's shit. And it's like
no. All right. Okay. No. There we go. You want to look at it? Go.
Share it.
I'm sharing it.
Are you sharing it at the stream? There you go.
There you go. Okay. That's just 2014 World Cup, right? That's it. That's nothing else, right? My men played one game for 15 fucking minutes.
Legend.
Crazy. I'm loving these stats, Luigi.
No, wait.
Happy birthday.
But wait, there's more.
There's a lot more, actually. There's this angle.
I'm just trying to read your tabs to see if there's anything inappropriate. You've done good. You closed up what you need to close up. Good job.
Look at this guy. This guy's not that great either. I'm enjoying Luis here trying to struggle to pull his up over mine.
I just want
him. I'm not looking at anything. Oh, okay. No, but the thing is, okay, I don't remember ever looking at Drax and saying, "Hey, good kid," ever in my entire life. I've been obviously we're joking around.
You were anti. When he came in, you were always anti.
Yeah, you hate him.
No. I just didn't understand.
It seemed like a shit deal.
I hope he proves me wrong, but I have no hope.
Yeah, exactly. I have no hope because it was, I just didn't understand the loan. I respect. Okay, listen. The same way I don't understand Alshins on wings. You had an amazing game once. I don't remember exactly what it was, where he came in and I was like, fucking hell, this guy can run the wings too.
Oh, yeah, but it was that. Was it a Champions League match? It was like
I can't remember.
Right away. He came in and just had this massive impact. Yes, yeah. Passes right away.
I was like, you know what? Hands up. Fair enough.
Right.
But then gradually he's been proving to be, okay, look, box to box, more of a middle. Draxler, as to my opinion at least, proved me that is that guy that is scammed the fucking living off football, mate. Like, what have you done? Like, I'm not going to bring it up because I can't be asked to share the entire thing. The reason
I understand what you're saying. Seriously, there's no need to go deep into that.
Yeah, no. He got his name on a big title, and he's been able to work that for most of his career. And there's probably again, there are little flashes, there are little moments where he looks promising, but you look at an entire 90 minutes where he's on the pitch, if he makes it that long, he never does, and he leaves, you just don't want him on the pitch. You just want someone else, especially for his wages. Like, at the end of the day, if Draxler was to stay at Benfica, like if they go, okay, we like this loan, we're going to sign him, it'd be one heck of an expensive player. And for what he does, it's insane. Like we have so many other people on B team that probably could deliver what he does.
His best season was when he was 18. He played 30 games, scored 10 goals, had 3 assists. That's his best season. He was 18. And then he went on, he stayed at Schalke for like a long time. Then he went to Wolfsburg at 21. You know, he played 21 games. Great. Okay, I like him a little bit more now. I'm joking. You know, like I'm not saying he's shit. I'm saying he's crap. Like
no, I my take is he just has like he has little moments and that's it.
Let's put it this way. Okay, let's put it this way. Do you guys think Acuna, the Argentinian left back, is a great left back?
No.
He won the World Cup, though, didn't he?
Yeah, good point, Luis. Let's sign him.
Sportingistas would be so pissed.
Mate, the thing, again, I'm just saying there are players that will always win big trophies that don't really contribute towards them. Yeah, that's just the way football is.
That's life. That's life, man.
You know, look, Caio Lucas. Imagine if he won fucking something. Like, do you know what I mean? Like,
was Fabio Coentrão on one of the Real Madrids that won a Champions League? Or
yes, I'm pretty sure Fabio Coentrão's got a Champions League.
He won the earliest one, I'm pretty sure, too.
But, hey, but come on. Fabio Coentrão was a decent left back when he was, you know.
He was fine.
Wait, real quick. Luis, is this the Acuna you're talking about?
Please, gosh.
Is this him?
Yeah, that's the one.
Okay, just wanted to make sure.
Actually, no. This one's a bit too good looking. The other one is a bit. The other one.
This guy.
Isn't this the fish that lives in like the very deep sea that like
that one
comes up in Finding Nemo?
Yes.
That she's like, there's a light, you know, and then it's like, I'm like, fucking hell.
Oh, sweet Jesus. Hey, in the chat, they brought up the new manager for Portugal.
Oh, fuck me.
I just want to say one thing. Thing. And don't crucify me for this. Portugal.
Oh, Canada.
With all their talent they had and everything they had, hired Greece's international manager. We've stepped it up to hiring Belgium's international manager. We're still far off where we should be. As horrible as it sounds, I don't think he's the right fit. It's not the guy I was rooting for. It actually is. Like, if you go back to what Portugal does, it's like a slight step up. Like, you know, we stepped in a Cagallão, and then, you know, you just stepped in a smaller Cagallão. It's still smaller than the last one. You know what I mean? Like, it literally, I do think it's a better signing when you go back in time and you look at who we signed initially and what the rep tracker was. It's still Cagallão. I mean, it's still not what we want. But maybe we'll get surprised. I don't know. Maybe we'll get surprised. The one thing I'm curious about, and everyone's going to be dying to see, is the logical thing is the first. Maybe we do a goodbye game for Ronaldo. I think we should, but no mais. And I think it's easier to have maybe a foreign manager come in.
No chance.
Yeah,
I don't think until Ronaldo retires from all football, he's not retiring from Portugal. He wants to break records no one else is going to break.
No, but it's not his choice.
I think it's unless it's trophies won. Even then, if it's trophies won, the way that it's working, like even now, you look at all the World Cup records, they're going to mean nothing in 2026. Mbappe can break every record in the world when he plays, 5 group stage matches.
Yeah.
Let alone the rest of the tournament. They're going to make all these.
Plus you play every 2 years.
Right, the Champions League increasing with the number of teams too, like 2025 or whatever it is. All these records mean absolutely nothing because when you put more games and just players of similar quality, they're going to score more. It's just literally a numbers game. So all of these records are meant to be broken, and there are certain ones that undefeated.
I think records for me. This is why I don't like this whole greatest player of all time conversation. I think the conversation should always.
Well, it's not Draxler, is it?
Kind of close.
I got proof.
Fuck
He's got a cup. He's got a cup. Anyways, no. For me, I hate the greatest player of all time. I like the discussion of the current greatest player right now, this season, the last couple of years. I think it's a fair discussion. You're talking apples to apples. Whenever I hear guys talking about, but Messi is better than Pele or Eusebio and blah blah blah. It's like these guys played like Eusebio. When we watched the game, you could do a 2-footed slide stud tackle, and the ref would say, "Get up, play on." Like you didn't have substitutions. You didn't have you barely ever got cards. Like it was just you played with a medicine ball. That's what you kicked. It was the stuff those guys did then. They're legends, amazing. When they talk about guys breaking records today and they diminish what guys did 20 years ago, 40 years ago, I think it's stupid. Just like in 10 years from now, like you're saying, Joe, I think a young kid today coming up, if they do switch the World Cup to every 2 years, we're going to have some young guy 10 years from now, 15 years from now, finish their career with all this stuff they did in the World Cup. And that's going to be like, yeah, but you didn't. It was different. When Ronaldo and Messi played, it was different. When Pele played, it was different. When Stefano played, it was different. Yeah, I mean, like these guys, you got to look at different eras, right? It was not brick. Like I see those balls, man. They look at that brick. It's nuts.
You guys seen that is raining a lot in North Portugal at the moment, right?
Right.
No, but like really,
actually, yeah, it's like
yeah,
I saw downtown.
It's silence, dude. That's cause it's sound going like.
Does he have the Malone on his head? I can't tell.
I know it's a captain's hat.
I like it. I like it. It's well done.
Oh man. Hey, should we do shorties?
Sure, let's do that. Let's go.
I just want to mention draft one more time.
One of the things too that I think would be interesting. Wait, hold on.
Don't piss me off, man. I swear to God.
You're about to be pissed off. I'm seeing that German Conti is an arrival for Benfica. You heard the name right. His loan, Conti, you remember him, the center back, the tall one that was shit?
I remember that guy.
Conti,
his loan ended. He's back on Benfica as of right now.
That's not a bad thing.
Was he on loan?
I mean, his contract's up in June for what it's worth, but
yeah, it's not a bad thing, man. Jump in,
We need
you never know,
right?
I think what we can do with him is bench Drax and play Conti as left wing.
You being serious?
Yeah.
You're kidding?
We have 6 center. No, I'm serious with the Conti thing.
That's serious with Conti? Okay.
But I was obviously kidding about us needing him. But But yeah, I didn't realize that until I literally just looked. I was looking at the transfers because I'm trying to think of the move.
Do you reckon we could sell Enzo and then send Conti instead? Give him a haircut, get some tattoos.
Hey,
I arrive. Huh?
The Julio Cesar situation.
Yeah, they updated.
You see?
Yeah, it was a loan. It was a loan. That's what it was. We had him on loan.
That'd be quite good.
Yeah, but I would say for me, just real quick, something here is for me. I'd be happy in January if we keep Enzo.
Okay,
if we bring in, Sheldrup or whatever the Norwegian kid is, because we need wingers.
How long did we sign this guy for? We signed this guy in 2018, and we basically have loaned them out to everyone and their mother, and he's still coming back.
Ever since he shit the bed against Bayern in the Champions League.
Yeah, but do we give him like an 8-year contract? Like, eventually I'm just surprised he's still.
Man, don't forget I was still Lucian Vieira's deals and shit.
Correct. No, and that's what I'm saying, Luis. I was just about to say I want to see in terms of departures. I honestly believe, man. You say what you want. I believe in Musa. I think he needs a year. I think it's a development year. I think he's just so big and tall that once he starts, banging in some headers and.
I look forward to seeing more of him. Yeah.
But no, I think I like him. I really think though we need an extra winger, so I want to see him brought in. Andreas brought in, this Norwegian kid brought in.
Hey,
don't think we need a striker.
Do you know what I believe in?
Who?
Absolutely no one. Absolutely fucking no one. I don't believe no one, brother. I don't believe myself, man. Look at the fucking pricks. Hey?
Gil Diaz.
Fucking out. I don't believe anyone.
No, but I want him out too. That was the last one I was going to say.
Yeah, I want him out.
But no, but if we get him out, because Grimaldo, think of it. Grimaldo's gone in 6 months. We all knew that. He's going to go to Barcelona. We need to find someone else for left back. That's fine. Maybe it's Ristic. I haven't seen Ristic.
Conti. Conti for left back, man. Like, who? Conti, the guy that just came back. You never know, mate.
You know what? The one thing I saw, and I was on the Twitters, and I get some nice heat on the Twitter, so I apologize to those. I get annoyed, but fuck it. I didn't like this Odysseus renewing talks. I don't.
Yeah, Mario, I saw that.
I think Odie's a good average keeper, and he leaves me every transfer window hoping we sign a new keeper. Andre Almeida, yeah, he is the king of shooting.
Hey, can I say something? As he's mentioned Andre Almeida, I did a fool because of Zach. because of Zach. I don't think not Zach.
Other Zach.
The other Zach. He challenged me to do like a full Benfica like silver team, and it was actually really cool. And you know what? Andre Almeida was actually quite fast. I don't know how or why.
That's why FIFA's broken.
And you know what's funny, Joe? I couldn't get. There was one centre back because Morato is silver, but the rest of the centre backs are all gold. So I had to get a Premier League centre back, and it was that guy that went to you mentioned earlier with the ex Braga player.
No,
right?
Fabio Martins.
I'm pretty sure, and he was playing.
He's an attacker. How is he center back?
Then I don't know because he looked like him. I'm pretty sure he's Fabio Martins. I'll make sure later on, and I'll send you a clip.
Okay.
Yeah, it might not be. It might not be.
Sorry, Mario. Sorry to interrupt you on the Odie talk because I do want to hear.
Yeah, no, but for magnitude, one thing I would say is I just feel that let's say Odie got like I don't know, he ninja kicked someone upside the head. He spent but got feedback. I don't know where that came from. Stop. Okay. Anyway, so let's say Odie like sideways kicks someone up in the head and he's gone for like 5 matches, suspended. Like we got who's gonna come on as a goalkeeper? Traditionally, we had like a bit more. We had like the next young guy potentially in the wing.
I like Samuel Suarez a lot. I'm gonna say that, but
yeah, he's good.
Slow. He's slow, but
he's slow.
You know he can do, Luis.
He's really tall though.
He's got stickum on those gloves. He doesn't drop a ball,
and he's decent with his feet.
Yeah,
he can score goals for me. Alpha, he can score goals for me.
No, but I'm saying him seriously. If you see him, the ease with which he catches balls, it could be like a Mario, a blast from 10 yards out. He'll just grab it and go.
Yeah, you know like Japanese animation sort of thing where he goes,
pow.
Yeah,
like that.
But no, but like seriously, I think so. I actually feel comfortable, and I wouldn't mind having him brought in. That being said, you get to the Champions League, you need a big name. You need a big name. like really Sommer would be it, but he's going to Bayern. These are. I like him a lot. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, I got something sent to me a second ago.
He was good. I'd rather have someone like Trapp.
Trapp, no, I would take Trapp as well. One of those.
I like Trapp, man. I don't know what it is.
One of those keepers in the German league.
It's trapped in my heart. Oh, that was shit. I was gonna say something I forgot.
You know what? I'm gonna look up. I want to see which keepers are up for renewal or up for contract in 2023, like in June. Because basically, right now we could sign anyone right now. Any player is with the contract.
Don't take Alisson. Do you see what Alisson did today against Wolverhampton?
Are
you blind?
He's getting ready to play for Benfica.
Yeah.
Sorry, Mario. Again, I cut you off.
But. Yeah, all good, man. All good. No, I'm just gonna say, like, I just personally like. Odie's. We've had worse. We've had far better. He just leaves me wanting, wanting better. And that's the thing with Odie. So I hope there's some other stuff going on there that we can get. I just feel like he's not. I think he allows too many balls to not be caught. I think what you just said about the ooze on the hand, right? You need someone that can catch a ball. The amount of balls that get thrown in front of the net for a potential rebound or get thrown for a corner with Odie, we make our lives a little harder with him.
There's too many loose balls, in my opinion.
Yeah,
you know what move I'm thinking of, and it's not that he's up for contract, but just I think that it'd be.
Wait, don't say his name. Let us guess.
Draxler?
No, that's a keeper. A keeper that I would like to see Benfica bring in.
Give us one clue. Give us one clue that is decent, but doesn't give it all away.
Give me a clue.
Like his name.
Bring him on loan. He just moved to Europe. He just came to an English club this year, and I'd want him on loan because he's not starting right now.
I don't know.
That's 2 clues.
He went to
just arrived at British club
to the EPL.
He wasn't in Europe before. Was he in Europe before?
No, he came from Latin America.
No. But was he in Europe or outside of Europe?
No. Joe said he came from Latin America.
Outside of Europe.
Yeah, he came from. He's saying he came from the Brazilian league.
It's not. It's obviously no.
No, not him. So he said he came from the Argentinian league.
No. I said he was just outside of Europe.
So it's
He's
not
just
Argentinian.
outside
So he's
of
not
Europe.
Argentinian. He's not Brazilian. I'm trying to figure out who it is.
Is it Slonia?
No, he's not European. He said he came from outside of Europe.
I wanted to say
He played outside of Europe. He's also not European, just so happens.
He played outside. Of Europe.
Oh,
And
okay.
he plays at a British club, or he's on one of the London clubs. I'll even put it further.
So he didn't play in Europe, and he's not Brazilian. He's not Argentinian.
And he plays for one of the London clubs.
Okay, one of the London clubs.
Oh, one of the London clubs. Okay.
Okay.
Well,
That's
it's
a
not
really
Mendy,
big-
is it?
No,
I was gonna say like they shit. Like
He's hurt, too. I want to see if anyone else in the chat gets it.
he's not starting.
He's not starting.
No, that's what I'm saying. Mendy's not starting. That's why I
Correct,
thought.
correct. But he's injured now. He's getting surgery, so he's
Oh, is he?
definitely.
Oh, I didn't even know that. All right.
Wait.
Barry's looking it up.
Wait, no, I'm not looking nothing up. Shh.
I can just tell you.
Yeah. But
What?
You want his nationality to really break it down?
He's Asian.
the thing is, if you tell his nationality and we don't get it, then we're morons. Like
No. Give us more.
He's
clues.
American.
An American.
no one I don't fucking know who is
Yankee Doodle.
American. The
Yep.
only good. Oh, no, I
Bingo.
can't say that. I can't say that.
Bing
I
bong.
Wait. Okay, so he's not on
can't. Matt
Spurs.
Turner.
Not on
Yeah,
Spurs.
I would.
Mario, it's been revealed.
It's
Wait,
in
I'm
the
not even
chat.
looking. I'm cheating here. I'm trying to find. Okay, who revealed? Matt Turner.
Yeah, I wouldn't get that within like.
But hey, he was
Oh,
first of all,
Arsenal.
he
Yes.
actually played for the Rev, like the club that's
Revolution.
around Boston. Yeah, the Revs. And he
And
was.
Americano as a goalkeeper would kind of fun. I
He
know the
played- he
Americans
also
are not.
played- yeah, and the thing for me is we haven't had an American in a little bit. That's one thing. I don't count Brooks. He's German. He's shit.
He's a
But
count. He's not real American. He's
No,
fake
but-
American.
Wait, he's German. He's what?
he's German. He's shit.
Draxler. Is that all right? Is that the right answer?
Okay, yes. Yes. I'll let that one. I'll let that come in. Okay. Hey,
Yeah, that's good.
but no, seriously, he because the reason I say that Americans historically are great keepers. He's not getting the minutes at Arsenal. He would get Champions League minutes with Benfica, be able to show him off. If anything, Arsenal would love that because all that means to them. Granted, they won't have a secondary keeper, right? Or maybe they'll bring someone in who knows, but they'll be able to show him off a little and then make it a competition. Because let's be frank, Ramsdale. I kind of like Ramsdale. I did see the documentary as well. Yeah, well, that didn't work out too well for Freddie or Benfica, so we don't want to bring up Freddie.
No, but I don't like lone players. I hate lone players
but
unless it's critical.
Mitroglou,
Mitroglou. We bought him, or was he on loan with us? No, we bought him.
I'm almost positive, wasn't he on loan?
Nah, I'm pretty sure he was on loan. Then we bought him.
Who's the
I think it was one of those where
Lima?
Yeah.
Lima was the one that was on loan, right? Only on
Lima
loan.
Limão.
Mm-hmm. I like
My
Lima.
My mum actually has a Benfica top with Mitroglou at the back because she loved
I like
his
Mitroglou.
goatee
I
apparently.
like Mitroglou.
Really?
Yeah,
Hold
I
on.
bought it for her, and she was like, "Oh my god, it's Mitroglou! Look!"
I should know this too, but I'm not
Yeah,
recalling.
he's
No, we brought
Ron
Lima.
saying Mitroglou came on loan.
Yeah, no,
No,
he did for
Rodrigo.
sure, but I think we bought him. then.
Rodrigo, I don't think we bought. I'm pretty sure he was just a loan from Valencia.
Who?
Rodrigo, with Leeds that
Leeds.
same year. That plays for Leeds now.
Little Rodrigo?
Yeah, whatever happened to him, man? Like,
Like,
Wait,
no, we owned him. He was a youth player of ours.
He was killing it.
and he is, but for Leeds,
Yeah. You know how many goals he has this season in
like
the Premier League,
12?
Mario? 10.
yeah,
That's
10.
good, man.
I saw
Yeah.
maybe
More than
12
Ronaldo.
games in 10 games or something.
He has
Huh?
let's see.
I saw something
And-
12.
and-
that
So,
was-
and- goals in
Rodrigo, we owned
60
him. We didn't like it wasn't loan. We owned him. He was a youth player.
Who?
Rodrigo.
No, he was alone.
No.
He,
Nelson Oliveira. Him and Nelson Oliveira, we had him for a few years.
Excuse me. He was loaned to Valencia and then purchased by them. But he was and yeah, that was silly because he played for a couple of years. He came from Madrid though.
Gonna roll down
Yeah.
under.
He was ours though. He was ours. Like we bought him.
Yeah, we bought him. And then a classic Veda shit loan to Bolton.
We loaned him. Yeah, no, I think we bought him.
No, it's Mitro. The whole conversation is Mitroglou. I'm
Yeah,
trying to
Mitroglou came on loan from Fulham,
right.
but then we bought him afterwards. After a year, I think we had an option to buy. We bought him, and then we sold him back
And
to
sold him to
Olympiacos and
Marseille.
shit,
Right. Yeah.
He's
Or to-
31, eh?
which I
like
never
the
really
kid, man.
understood. But
You know,
it was Vieira.
Rodrigo is one of those guys that forever will be burnt into my mind as a Benfica player.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. It's
The
the
Eusebio game.
11 Eusebio game. That's
That
why.
game,
Yeah,
got,
that
like,
game was
that
sick.
goal.
I cried that game
that,
so
like,
many times.
You know
you know
what?
this,
There's no way to rewatch that full match, is there?
yeah, you
There
can
is,
bootleg it.
there
I
is,
can
there
find
is.
it. Maybe.
Because the anniversary is coming up. I mean, the anniversary is any day now. So because obviously it was after the
Yeah, that's the first match.
and
Yeah,
everything.
Hey, Mario, you got a website with all these, like, remember? We
I
had
had
it.
a website. Yeah, I had a
Okay, wow.
website. I
That's not my
you
tooth,
lost
by
a
the
tooth.
way.
You lost a tooth.
No. Imagine.
Wait, someone said it's on YouTube. Because I've watched all the reviews that the like highlights and everything.
I think if I watch that match again, I'll end up crying. Like that match was like that's the most emotional game.
FBI, what website?
That's why I lost a tooth right there. Like there's a sniper in the bush in the right hand corner with the blinking
There's
lights.
no bushes around here. Everything's trimmed, well trimmed.
If anyone is able to find that match, you'll make me a very happy man.
I'll find it for you. I
I'll
had a
find
link.
it, man. I'm pretty sure
We had a website. We had a website.
What was
really?
it
We
called?
watched the old Zebu game. We watched a bunch of games on it.
Yeah, we watched
Oh,
games
wait.
together. That was fun.
I like that.
We could do that.
I'll ask the spouse.
No, this one isn't it. There's a bunch of full games actually, but these are all. It's all 2010, 2011. I don't see any 20. Okay, 11 minutes for the Eusebio game. I don't see any 2014.
It was against Port. Benfica.
Oh,
man.
Benfica Port, January 2014. I did full match. Sorry, this is real riveting television to everyone, or content to everyone. But
No, I'll see. If
okay, I just found Benfica 2, Porto 0, primeira parte. I found one.
No, but brother, honestly, there is a website where you can watch the entire game, like one take. It's got like
it
the
was
entire
like
game.
we did it for like the original 1960s games and shit like that.
Yeah, we did we watched what games did we watch? I can't even remember this. This is before Joe was born. But I feel like if I see, I'm pretty sure.
Wait, I think I just found it. Dragão Nov. Okay, and also I'm looking at I'm saying it, I might have found it. It's an hour and 44 minutes long. Wait, should I?
No, put it on here.
Sure.
Whatever you do, don't put.
No, I'm not going to start it. I was just going to show
Let's just play it live. Let's watch it live right now.
Yeah. 5 a.m. What are you doing?
So this was the first one, Luis.
You found it on the YouTubes.
Yeah, on YouTube. Well, exactly. And then this was the one I'm going to click on later and let you guys know if it's legit. But
Kardec.
Good on, man.
See, like this.
I liked Kardec for that Marseille game. That was sick. Was it Marseille? He scored that goal.
Everything I'm seeing is all the game stuff, which is still really nice to watch. But
look at that highlights. Resume Casa Pia Porto. That's interesting. That is fucking boring. Podemos querer muito ganhar, mas é preciso fazer bolão. Joe, you could have at least opened like a Pornhub tab, just make you wouldn't have to have it on. Just no. Oh, fuck it.
Like Speed. Have you seen that video of Speed?
Oh god.
Yeah. To be honest, I'm the same. To be honest.
God on you. God, that's hilarious. That is hilarious.
Let's have a look.
All right, Shadi. Looking around. There's so much stuff everywhere. So much stuff. Okay, I just decided to do the Sharice match. Get in there.
The chat. Like, did it work?
Wait, they're killing it today, especially Magazine as well. Zach too.
I love it. The chat. I miss you guys. We've wanted to do a show for a while, and it's been
No, he didn't.
far too long.
Every time we ask Mario, he's like, I can't be fucking asked. What's that? Pod? Nah.
Yeah,
Oh, come on. I've had my check this out. Like this is just random shit because we're cleaning out the desks. You know, I got the stone.
right.
Kidney stones?
They gave me this little pin. It's like, it looks like the stone.
It's
It's
the
focusing on your forehead. Cover
There's
your
like-
forehead and it might. No.
God forever.
No. Put it on the camera, but cover your forehead like with your hand.
Caralho. Não tá a trabalhar, não tá a fazer
Put your hand-
nada.
Do this.
It's
Do
the same
this.
place
Put
you
your
can
hand
see it,
behind it.
Mario. It's kind of blurry.
That's it. Now move it, and I'll wait for a little bit. Wait a little bit. Don't move it too close. Wait. Okay. Oh, beautiful. That is gorgeous. Now.
It looks like total. Wait. There we go.
You know what that looks like? You know those things you find at the bottom of the swimming pool. You know, like the little squares.
The little
But a
tile
red
squares,
one.
yeah.
But a red one.
I will say for I guess since we're doing shitties in the match, play the match and all that.
Oh, this random shit.
My play the match.
Fucking 10. I love it. You keep going.
After 1:30, this becomes one of these shows.
There's like another
Why
pen,
this
another
pen?
pen, another pen. Look at this
200.
fucking pen. For
200,000,
one lucky fellow today. Look at this one. It's just a regular gray pen, but it's like SLV Benfica. It's their website. Why did Benfica put this website on the pen? Why do I even have it? I
It
don't
doesn't
know.
even work.
Oh, this pen is gold. Has the fucking Jesus with the Portugal flag. Oh, Jesus!
Stop touching the item.
Sorry, the whole place is. She's done so much today. She like was a champ. We got.
What
so
else
much-
have you got at arm's reach, Mario? Come on.
Oh, I got so much, man. You won't believe. So much shit. So much. Hey, you know, I got last Christmas. The family got me a Tesla. What else do I got? I don't
Can you
know why.
reverse it? Can you reverse it with your phone?
Reverse on my phone. You know what? I do have random shit. There's just too much stuff. There's nice stuff. Rui made me this. This is nice. This is sweet. I like
Oh,
this.
Yeah, that's all. Yeah, that's nice.
That's very misleading though, right here.
Yeah.
That doesn't have that should
Oh, that's
be.
supposed to be you?
I think, yeah, it's supposed to be, yeah, it's but it's nice. I liked it. I thought it was nice.
Wait, Mario, you probably have one of these hanging around. Luis definitely does.
Which one?
This one that Carlos just said.
What? Anyone else?
Oh! I remember those things are awesome. Those are amazing.
He probably has one right there.
No, I don't think. No, I don't.
There's so many pens.
No.
We got a mermaid.
I have this one. this is come on, pen. You have to like match the colors. Like,
Is that a dreidel?
It's a what?
Dreidel.
I don't know. Like, you see other colors and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, it's a Nokia, right?
Okay.
So if you do
Nokia's
that,
coming up on cell phones. They're on the
it doesn't like come off, right? But if you match all the colors, let me match the colors quickly. There we go.
This is the best Sharisa match ever.
Then fucking there it is. There's a pen.
What the fuck? Yeah, that's like a James Bond level.
And just like that, penalty for Port.
The game's finished, man.
Oh my god. Anyway, sorry, Joe. I completely screwed up your Sharisa.
No, I think that was a warranted
Interruption. I apologize.
Yeah. Yeah, my I'll start with player of the match. And I think it's less so because of the actual game that they played and more so just my expectations. And I think Zach might have mentioned it earlier, but just in general, I was pleasantly surprised by Shikini. And I'm calling him by his real name because 2023, we're being nice, like Luis said before. We we're gonna call it the VAR show, Kevin. So, but so no, I was really pleasantly surprised with Kingu. I know he pulled up a little bit at the end, but
I want this pen.
We'll see. So yeah, he was my player of the match. I also just really quick, it was great to see Otamendi still killing it. Like no World Cup hangover from him. Antonio Silva again on the Gonçalo Ramos pen. That doesn't happen if he doesn't step up and win that header there in the midfield, which really he didn't have to do that. A kid like him, he has no pressure there to make the play. But yeah, and he never has like pressure, right? No expectation for him to make these plays, but he tries and he does. That's why even if he does fail, the fact that he's even trying and not trying to hide on the pitch, it speaks a lot to his composure and to his just emotion and maturity. So yeah, player of the match. I'm not sure if you guys want to go and give yours. Also, shout out to the Portimonense keeper. It needs to be said. Yeah, we didn't finish, but he also had some great saves. So
yeah, but he gets it's not, in my opinion, it's not fair because he gets like a wide angle like viewpoint of everything.
Luis, let's move on.
I'm gonna give my player of the match to the goalkeeper
because of the lights.
Because I feel like reparations to make up for wrongs that have been said on the show in past 10 seconds ago. He should get the player of the match. It's something else. I can't. That's funny. No, but I'd say that like your history. They ask you for your social insurance number again. Yeah, no, I'd say the keeper, man, he made a bunch of good saves. He's the player of the match. Charisse the match. You know what? I'll give it to Luis Draxler. Give it to him. I'll just steal his Charisse just for fun. My no. My Charisse match is not that. Charisse match is VAR. That's the one thing
right, you mentioned that.
Third penalty opportunity. Not a penalty. Blatantly not a penalty. It's Benfica TV. We're biased. Benfica TV guys like not a penalty. Everyone's not a penalty. I swear that took 8 minutes of my life of like debating, Curaçao. They reviewed it, then it's not a god, and it's like move on. It to me that is just like a dog's breakfast because it kills momentum. You're playing, you're like, we're playing, like we're missing opportunities. We're trying to do things. You stop the game for 8 minutes. These guys ate a lot of bacalhau over the holidays. You can't do that. I
think for me, and I just didn't give mine. I'll kind of let Luis do the other two, and we can talk about play the match if there is one. Really, there's a lot of bad plays, but my Charisse of the match is Gonçalo Ramos. I mean, you have to score at least one of the chances he had, and there was one where there was a clear header that Nick had brought up before, and you need to bury that, and he didn't even get it on frame. I understand that these guys sometimes try. They're in their own heads. They try so much to get it away from the keeper that they miss the net. I understand that. But ultimately, I didn't even – when you look at the match, when you actually look back at the saves, a lot the fact wasn't that he had these saves. The fact was that we were missing. I'm not sure if I just – wait, is Luis just holding his cup up or did he freeze? Oh, is it –
No, he's back now. You know what to tell? The Christmas tree.
Right.
Yeah, that's.
Good call.
Was that me?
But no. Yeah. But what I was going to say was, then just to kind of recap though, like ultimately, like we had the Antonio Silva header off the bar, someone else at the bar, Frederick hit the post, all this stuff. Like ultimately, half it wasn't even the keeper making saves; it was us just missing, So I'm not even going to give that much credit to the keeper. Yeah, he had a good match. He saved the pen. He almost even saved João Mario's pen. And the defense didn't help him at all. Like he was just kind of alone. But ultimately, it came down to Benfica just not being able to finish. So it's on us more than anything. But yeah. So Gonçalo Charisse, Chiquinho, like little Francis. Okay, he was my player of the match. And then I'll let Luis go before we all chime in with our player of the match.
My Charisse of the match is Draxler.
Man of the match now.
No, my Chorizo. Chorizo of the match.
My
Chorizo of 2022.
Privileges to Charisse of the match. No Charisse of the match for him today. We're better without something.
Yeah. So, Draxler Charisse of the match. what we doing? We're doing play of the match as well. My play of the match was when Neres was in the corner with João, and there was someone else there, and I got naked. I actually took my jeans off. I'm not joking. I had to. Obviously, that's not in the video.
You weren't wearing jeans. That's what we know.
Yeah, well,
that used to be a thing, man. The bootleg links, you always have the lady in the corner. It's like you're looking for like, okay, you know, it's refreshing. It kicks out. You start clicking on different links and pop-ups come up.
I must live in the best area in the UK because I got hot singles always just like popping in. Like they're always just around the corner. They all want me as well. I must, like. But yeah,
I will say just to kind of touch on Glenn's comment here. I think that probably one of the bigger reasons why that Diogo Gonçalves play is just like so criticized or was so hated on is ultimately that could have. It could have won the game. We won today. So people ultimately, when we win and things are going well,
Hey, like also there's a fluky bounce.
I'm going to bring up.
Fluky bounce, you got to draw. Everyone will be losing their minds.
Yeah, but Moreirense, we literally didn't advance in the Taça da Liga, which in hindsight may be a blessing. But we didn't advance. I'm saying that in hindsight, it's a blessing. No, we want to win every trophy. The fact that we got knocked out of Taça da Liga means another 4 months without a trophy, and August 5th. 2019 is our last trophy. That's not good.
Yeah, no, I wanted to win everything. This is a year you want to win everything.
And I don't care if it's the top, I don't know, the Bet Click Taça, whatever, right? Not even talking about futsal. Like, just make up a Taça. I want us to win.
It's Taça Benfica, man. It's our cup. Like, we've won it the most.
The Benfica after 90 Cup. I hope we win. We better win because that's looks bad.
Imagine we get that big. Fucking hell.
We're gonna have the match played against Benfica. And then the Benfica Castelo Branco.
Yeah.
So
I got a new poll up. I put a new one. The Enzo drama thing.
I never know how these things work.
I also want to apologize. Should we do a show for the World Cup? Majority of you said yes.
Eat more bananas.
Eat more bananas. Yeah.
Oh, I remember that shit.
Yeah.
This shit.
I will say, I'm going to be honest. I said yes. Everyone said yes, but we all said yes on different days. And it is that we were like herding cats all holidays. So, yeah, my apologies.
It's just hard, man. Like we all unemployed at the moment, so.
Yeah. Well, no, but yeah.
Yeah.
It's too much stuff. But the Enzo thing, I think that was a good discussion today, man. Or where is it going to impact second half of the season? Like, that's not going to impact.
No, that's great. I mean, my quick answer, I'm actually not worried only because of what's happened the last 2 days. So seeing the Roger situation where Roger's like, look, he's a good boy. I like also, his English. He's a good boy.
He's a good boy.
Nice, you know what I mean?
He's like a dog.
Right. Yeah. He's a good boy.
Yeah. He shit on the carpet. He's gonna sleep in the crate for the night. Yeah. And he's not gonna sleep in the coma.
We're still feeding him. You know what I mean? Like maybe no treats, but we're still feeding him. But ultimately, I
kicked the dog. I kicked the dog
that way.
But
the fans pretty quickly, thankfully, and we should touch on this because we haven't mentioned the amounts at all. The rumor was that Chelsea was offering 127 million, but the reason why they were offering over the release clause
is all transfers.
They didn't want to pay all up front, right? Yeah. And all that stuff.
Players and they're adding players for the value, and it'll spread out.
Right, yeah, and Benfica obviously, if it came down to just 120 or 127,
up front,
120 million, the release clause being triggered. Fine, we're not talking to you. No negotiations.
Yeah, done.
Blue Cross went there probably out of good faith to be like, all right, like I'm not gonna turn my nose down.
They're saying they're interested in buying it.
Right, but ultimately, Mario, they offered 85 million. No chance. So the fact that any players that are like, oh, blah blah blah, like I hope Enzo's gone. No, because guess what? His market isn't at the release clause. If it was, someone would have triggered it, and it wouldn't be Chelsea.
Listen, if he wants to take a transfer. Do well against
Dogecoin.
Dogecoin, yeah, it's all. They're gonna give us like an NFT of one of their players in exchange.
Here's a couple of NFTs that will eventually be worth more.
They're gonna give us an NFT of Drogba.
That was a talk where they offered like 3 players. Like,
I don't know if that was true, but I do know that
I don't think that's like FIFA things, man. Like,
but confirm they offered 85 million, and that's not enough.
Yeah,
we're gonna diamond hands Enzo. We're holding on to Enzo. regardless of the offer. I think things will go over. I like that Schmidt just said, you know what? It's like starting from day one. He goes to training. He'll be fine. He'll be back. Like the kid will be fine. And just the funny thing is, you know what I find hilarious? It's so funny. We've had 2 Enzos from Argentina. Both Enzos from Argentina came to Benfica. Then when they went back to Argentina, had a hissy fit and didn't want to come home. Like Enzo, first Enzo did not want to come back. He didn't want to come back to Benfica. He didn't want to do it. It was an issue. There was an issue with the first. Then everyone was like, "Yo, who is this guy? Go fuck himself." And then we ended up loving him. Same with this Enzo. Maybe this hissy fit, throw some cold water on his transfer rumors. He has a decent season, but no one gives us 120. We hold on to him for a couple of years.
I'm
happy.
I think
I doubt it,
but no. But ultimately, Mario, like my thing is, I am glad. I don't think it's going to be an issue. I think that the water's under the bridge. I saw him smiling training, like Jake said before. I saw him also, post the hard eyes of the luge. Look, he could just be totally quiet. He's trying to win back the fans. I'll be pissed. Look, he paid his time. I'll be pissed if Benfica fans boo him. One against Varzing if he plays against Varzing in the Taça in 3 days, right midweek, or this weekend when we play Sporting in the Derby. If he gets booed in the Derby, if there's one Benfica player booed during a Derby.
I'll be pissed. That's not going to happen. I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think it's the only time they're going to.
I tell you something. With Enzo, it's one of those things, man. Like we hope it goes well. We hope he's that player that will look back and go, you know what, that shit happened, and it's all it's all good. But although if he was to go, it's not like he's gonna be that missed because he's only been with us for like 5 months, and no one's really gonna buy a top with Enzo on the back. So like, it's all right, It's not like someone's done that.
I bought Nolito, so I'm gonna give some deflection to Joe here because I got Nolito.
I feel a lot better about my Enzo move now. At least he has a World Cup trophy.
At least he got a World Cup.
But hey, but seriously, that was good, Luigi. I like that. But what I was gonna say, Mario, real quick was
Joe. Just so you know, you're amazing.
Mate, he just had all these like little like fucking things. He just keeps bringing them out like Doraemon.
Exactly. This is what I'm saying. No, but in all seriousness, Luigi, what I'm saying is, because ultimately, we're upset about things that may have happened in terms of what he said or what he didn't. Look, he knew he went to Argentina without permission. He got punished. He didn't get honored as a World Cup champion, as Mario said. He had to sit out of a game. Probably lost money. Lost out with his teammates. Those used to come on like backpacks and stuff. No,
but it's hard. It's like metal.
Yeah, they used to come in like a little. They used to be.
I don't know.
Anyway,
it's here.
But yeah. Long story short, we better beat Varzing coming up, and we better beat Sporting. And if one fan boos him. It's not Talisca. He didn't get into Twitter fights with fans. I know Nino would appreciate that. Like, this guy has done nothing to the fans.
No, I think it's fine. I believe Schmidt. I believe literally they went to him. They said
he was the first one to say Enzo left without permission. Nobody reported it. They said,
no. Like I think like he thought it was done deal. He made a mistake.
That's actually Cord reported it, but I don't believe shit that they say because why would I from rival papers?
We got hopefully Task Chicago as well. It's a Tuesday. It's gonna be tough to watch, so hopefully do it again. And man, you keep saying Sporting, man. It's coming up quick.
It is. My friends, some of my friends aren't even.
I just realized what time it is. Oh, cut on. Why?
I'm so jealous.
Game on the weekend.
So
it's my lovely daughter's birthday that we booked something at 1 p.m.
Oh wait, no.
I got my phone. I got my cell phone.
The game's Saturday, no?
No, game's Sunday.
It's Sunday at 1. Oof.
Yeah, I have like literally my daughter's birthday party.
She has a birthday next year.
On my cell phone.
She has a birthday next year. No, or is that not?
It happens once a year, right?
Right.
I'll bring the iPad.
I'll bring the iPad. Doctor, man. So good.
Cynthia, we don't mean that.
Okay. Well, speak for this. No.
But yeah,
exactly.
Wait, Enzo's 21?
I'm actually curious.
Oh, okay, that's all right then.
Do you think
that's
Enzo
so good
then?
then?
Do you think Enzo will play in the Taça?
Yeah.
For Varzing. I think he will. I think he'll start.
We'll learn about to Varzing.
Mario.
That'll be quite cool. That'll be so sick. Hey, Enzo, you're playing today. Oh yeah, I'm not sure, mate. Go and ask him. You're on their team.
Hey, Zach's saying he's still suspended for Tuesday. I don't know. To be fair, I didn't watch. I didn't watch the press conference today, yesterday, or anything. So I do need to watch that. But I'm not sure if he said anything. But yeah, I mean, if he's available, I would want him to play. Maybe for each training session he missed 2. For each training session you miss a game, so he won't play against first team. But I also think low-key it's a little bit risky for him not to play well and then all of a sudden play against Sporting. But
Dude, this is so funny, man.
This is nice.
Oh,
Look at that one.
what a throwback!
yeah.
Hands where we can see him, Luis.
There we go. That's
Oh,
nice.
I like
That's nice. I like this.
I thought
I love
this could be
Dude,
done.
what-
I'm looking around. I see things. I'm like, I like this.
Yeah. Okay.
I
Hey.
guess some of the ones you have there. Hey,
No more looking around, Mario.
Come on.
Eyes
Let's go.
forward.
I'll show you guys
Impossible.
something after.
Eyes up here,
after
man.
this finish.
Eyes up here.
I got one. I got a couple of the ones you have there. I got one full on, but I can't show it because that's.
What are you talking about? Like,
Yeah, like fucking like heavy. Like here's a
why
pair
not?
of that.
Why not?
No, mate.
I don't know what's going.
He's got a blow up doll.
Hey, honestly, hey, this is a good
I got
question,
2 of those.
Mario.
Yes.
This is my question. I would not
Yes.
play. I think he's going to play Odie. I would play Summer Swatch. Here's
Yes.
the thing.
No, Tassa, you got, yeah. Give him a shout. Give him a shout.
Hey, put Enzo in
I would
goal.
not play Elton. Elton Lake to me, seriously, the milkman. Thanks for your service. I think he was just as good as Odie that year with JJ, where Odie got benched after the Sporting match. I really do think he was the same. Granted,
Yeah.
Odie wasn't. Odie was much better last year and has been much better this season than he was that season with JJ. But yeah, that's kind of all I'll say there. I think and Elton is rumored they're looking for a club for him. I don't think he's actually been. He definitely hasn't been officially announced by the club. Only Rodrigo and Gonçalves got the Obrigado videos, but yeah,
Well,
I'm gonna try to see. There should be rumors.
before Mario
Yeah.
pulls out a dildo or something, I'm gonna say Enzo should put Enzo in goal. I say honestly, fuck it. You play today, boy. You're in goal.
Oh, interesting.
Yes, Joe, you are.
People are talking about Gonçalves Ramos. I guess not really. Enzo Liverpool. Yeah, man. Enzo really should go to Real Madrid. Also, we were linking.
I think there's rumors. This is one thing. The silly season. The silly season is going to continue.
Yeah, I am. I'm excited. I'm just excited to hear about what happens. Mainly with us getting rid of guys, even with the B team, because there's a lot of kids that are up for renewal. A lot of guys that are in the last year of their contract. Even like Pedro Santos, the winger for the B team. I don't know if you know Luis. You definitely know him. He's the kid that's been like lighting it up this year instead of the old.
Yeah. Another thing I know though, Diego.
Yeah,
He's been a bit funny with renewing his contract. He's saying like he wants to play for the first team. He doesn't want to be playing for the second.
But he hasn't been playing well at all. So much so that he's even been benched. He was benched the last couple of games for the B team.
Yes, I don't really get it. Like,
it does get tough, man. I gotta say, like these guys, the challenge with the B team is you got talent on the B team that would play in the first division in the Portuguese Liga. A lot of talent.
So yeah, but that's exactly
that's the challenge.
But that's why I like
Benfica.
Right, and I'm okay. That's why I'm okay. I do think Diego was a rare case because he's already gotten the eyes of some other clubs, and I think worst case scenario, you get a couple million for him. Like you're going to make money on your investment. Not that I want that to be the case. I want him to be good and stay and play for the first team. That's why. But yeah, ultimately, I'm okay with certain players not renewing if the reason they're not renewing is because Benfica is taking a different.
That was Cynthia. She just called me saying, "Stop looking around and shit." She just
yeah. Ultimately, I trust Rui Costa. I'm not sure about you guys. I feel like you both do as well. Whatever they do, they do. But even this Enzo negotiating really just he said we are not selling any core players in January. We're not selling.
And if he does, that's the thing. I think.
I believe him. I believe anything he says.
I think Rui Costa has done such a good job at turning around his reputation. What he did in the summer, getting rid of certain players, he's doing so good. and if he fulfills it and signs a couple more parts, gets rid of a bit more junk, or you keep saying we're building a sporting project. We're not looking. We don't need the money. Yes, the money's nice, but unless it's like for the full ticket, Fabricasa, man, go away.
Right. And yeah, one thing that I will bring up, I think Luis will probably agree with this, is this Mateos, is he better than Odi? Mateos only shows up against Benfica. I'm convinced. I've watched so many Europa League matches where if the Mateos that always shows up against Benfica played, Braga would already have been in the Europa League final 2 or 3 seasons now. Like that guy, it's out of nowhere when they really need him, Fran after Fran, and then against Benfica, which I guess they also need him. He's great. But yeah, I think he's just inconsistent. But when he's on, he's on. But when Odi's on, Odi's a shot stopper. Odi's only problem, only problem. The main problem
is mainly to catch the ball. That's the biggest.
And the second is distribution. Yeah. I know, Luigi, this pisses you off too, is when he hits the ball and he does this to go see if it's out of bounds. That pisses me off so much. Yeah. He's like, oh, did I hit that one out? Chewing my gum? Like, come on.
Chewing my gum.
Yeah.
And once you see, if you didn't realize that he did that now, you'll never be able to see that again.
Yeah, he's like a golfer. He's like a golfer. He kicks and they does the cockeyed look.
Hey, what are we saying then? Grimaldo's gonna go and we'll get Guerreiro from Dortmund. What are we saying about that?
I would love that, and I think there's a possibility.
That's a good move. That'd be nice.
And the good thing about Guerreiro is that he can play a left back, and then if you find a good replacement within the time, you can push him up to left wing as well. You can play both, to be honest.
Next year, you have to remember. I mean, I know we're talking about this season. Actually, I won't say that. Schmidt. The only reason I say next season, huh?
Well, sorry, go on, carry on. I interrupted. Maybe
Thiago Villa, at the wing when you brought up the wing, but Schmidt has pretty much said already he's having a great season on loan, and it seemed like he wants him to just stay till the end of the season. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it seems like. But I'm saying, thinking about next year in the wing, I think we'll be well served. But yeah, I don't know.
I'm pretty sure Guerreiro is his contract is running out, isn't it?
No, his contract is up. He's up, and they're not renewing. I don't know. But let me bring up.
So this is when you approach the player. You do a Chelsea on this back.
Well, no, except now it's legit because they are.
Yeah, you go. Listen, love.
Before January 1st, hey, buddy, your time's up. Also, for anyone that uses SofaScore, which is very timely for something like this, SofaScore actually just added the when you look up the player. So when it says so this is Rafael Guerreiro, for example, it'll show the team he's on and then when his contract.
Oh, the contract. Yes. So I didn't download that. Hey, SofaScore, hit us up, man. Let's get a little sponsorship going on.
The Croatians know what they're doing. But yeah, and then this is another good theme. I'm actually really not sure where I sit on this. So, Luis or Mario, if you have any strong thoughts.
No, I don't think we should go for Horta again, but I think Malaga should really nail down on Braga because it's the same way we should nail down on Chelsea, and we should get nailed down if we ever do the same. Contracts have to be followed. Teams can't approach players like that, like Chelsea's done. And I don't think.
I think the Horta thing. I'll say this much because it's funny how this thing happened with Enzo and a bunch of. We got a lot of within Portishas all saying, oh, that's rich because of Horta, blah blah. Like Horta's case, very different. Where it's if we offered a certain price point, and Malaga agreed, we can go ahead and start the process unless Braga wants to pay out a fee. And it was very awkward because basically Braga was saying we're not paying the fee, and it's it was cool for them. Alba, thank you. So nice.
Hey, Cynthia.
Joe says hi.
Hey, baby, can you give me some water? Oh, I forgot. I'm seeing.
Hey, I'll say Andre again. They smoked us, but these guys, man. Luis, you say this all the time. This is their Super Bowl. This is their World Cup final. This is their Champions League final.
You show up here.
This is the game. Did anyone watch the game against Sporting? Actually, you don't even need to watch the game because they were losing 5-0 by halftime against Braga and Sporting. So 5-0 at the half, and it was the same. It was the starters.
But I will say this much, not to I'll say it to Braga. Braga, like us, we want to win everything we can. Braga is probably grateful being out of Taça Liga they have an opportunity to come in the top 3 this year because Sporting is having a hard time, and that's huge money for Braga. And Braga's been making some good inroads, so you know what? Yeah.
No, and honestly, for Braga, I would like Braga to become a true one of
the teams fighting for the title, right? I mean, like
because we all know
they've been running it smartly.
Right, but ultimately, what I'd like to see them do is do it in Europe and not in Portugal, obviously. But yeah, man, because you do want the league to become more competitive, because if the league is more competitive, you have a chance of keeping guys like Enzo longer. Because ultimately, look, we talk about Benfica, and yes, Benfica is great, but these guys, I actually admire the players like Enzo who have been so professional, whether it's against Marítimo or Roca or PSG. Like, his level, really, if you go and watch the season, except for that Braga game, and there are obvious reasons why, has always been so high. And that's a lot, man. For a kid, yeah, he's coming from Argentina, playing against, grocery store teams and stuff like that. But, at the end of the day, in all seriousness, it's tough for them to maintain that motivation. And Schmidt's been great doing that. And, yeah, I mean, that's always – if Santa Clara can't win and Benfica can't win, yeah. The only thing with Schmidt, I will say, I do expect to see a lot more João Neves, but I think Schmidt is very hesitant to start these young kids. Like, we were expecting with Verissimo, the last couple of weeks of the season, we saw a bunch of academy kids get their debut. Sandro Cruz, Thiago Veia, that was awesome when they were crying there. Marítimo, Sandro Cruz getting the standing ovation. We saw with Martin Net, with Diegzi as well. So we saw it with a bunch of players. But I do trust Schmidt, and I trust Rui Costa to do the right thing. Look, these guys will get their time eventually. It's frustrating to not see these other players playing over them, like Pinho. But guess what? Pinho's gone. So guess what? Henrique Araújo, that's his spot now.
Yeah, you see him on the bench.
Right, and he came in. He comes into the games. The thing is, though, you still have Gonçalo Ramos, who has a starting spot no matter what.
Yeah.
And then Moose is supposed to come in behind to hopefully score some goals and maybe sell him.
But Taça Portugal will be a good opportunity now, because Pinho is playing at Taça Portugal. Right?
Yeah, the only thing is
now that he's gone.
Remember the last Taça Portugal game when we played against Caldas? When we played against them? We had a normal starting 11, even Odie and everything, and we needed it. So I think Schmidt is also hesitant because he knows he needs to win trophies. And at the end of the season, one trophy isn't going to be enough. He needs at least to do the double. And so,
you need a double, or you need a good run in Europe plus the league. But the league has to. Right. I'm curious. So we got Sporting coming up. I do wonder what he's going to do, especially since the team isn't playing too hot. Does he kind of go, listen, these guys need to play a Taça game? It's not. I don't want to call it an easier game, but truly it is an easier opponent. My starting 11's not at their finest. Maybe I'm going to play him to see if I can get them a bit sharper to face Sporting. Like I could see that.
Luis, on a note on the renewals, you do know how in the past, like a lot of the Boston sports teams do this, and it's funny. Benfica is pretty, back in the day, they loved to save the renewals for after a loss. Remember with Vieira? It was all those renewals with him in the sweatshirt from the same day. Yeah. We play Sporting. Maybe if it's a win or a loss, we They
might be lining up
because we still need Otamendi. Otamendi needs to renew. Look, hold on. Let me pull it up real quick. We'll go through real quick the A team and the B team, the guys that are, and then we'll I feel like we'll probably want to call it quits because it looks like we're just getting tired. Look, so these are the guys out of contract for the first team. Okay, so that big enough. So
fuck's sake, get him out of the screen.
Not Conte.
Hey, I'm not kidding. I don't know.
Almeida's still on contract, eh?
No, it's because he's on loan. But sorry, what were we saying, Mario?
Almeida.
Yeah, so that's why. Like this year was big. Like him and Pizzi, all those guys were all up for renewal, and like he was ultimately like gone, regardless. And he's like, yeah, I'll stay on.
Otamendi is a tough one.
I say yes, and you know why I say yes? I think you sign him if you need to give him a 2-year extension. I think you do it because first of all, he's not dropping his level. Look at all over Europe: Thiago Silva, Marquinhos. These more and more older center backs are really maintaining.
He could do it. I hope he does.
Look, Brooks was always a 1-year deal. This was terrible anyway. He's gone. Conte's gone. Almeida's gone. Grimaldo, we would love to renew, but I think he's gone to Barca. I think,
but of all those positions, like obviously, if I can only renew one, it'd be Grimaldo, just because the gap.
Of course, but I don't think. I think he's also the least likely one out of these.
Yeah, he's not staying. I think we're losing Grimaldo.
And guess what? And you cannot get mad at him because he served us for 5 years. Did great.
Yeah, we did well. We did well. It is what it is. I think Otamendi, there's a real possibility we could keep him. I hope we are able to keep him. That's my thing. And the challenge is the reality is this is why I hate letting contracts ride to this point. And I'm going to take off my Benfica hat. If I was a greedy, not greedy, if I was just an individual that didn't care about Benfica, I'm not saying Otamendi doesn't care about us, but let's say I'm a selfish individual. You're a free agent. A club will give him a $10 million or $5 million upfront signing bonus, probably. You can probably get $5 million up front, plus the same pay he's making at Benfica. Because there's no
transfer. Taxes work the same as they do in most, like at least in Portugal. Going to a different country after 5 years, he'll probably make more money after taxes. Because he's in being in Portugal now. That whole expat, coming to Portugal, that whole all the tax benefits end after 5 years. So he's going to pay probably double in taxes starting next year. So
so there's this like this.
I think
like, that's what I hate about like running the contract. Like it'll be great if we can keep him. We might need to actually pay some money as a bonus to Otamendi to keep the guy. It'd be nice, but I wouldn't mind keeping him. The only thing I hope is if we don't firm him up soon, we start giving Verissimo a few more minutes as he's healthier and the Tasa and other things as he kind of starts getting back into kind of spades, just to make sure he's looking okay, looking sharp. Because at the end of the day, if we get Verissimo back to the same level he was before when Antonio Silva, I'm not as concerned.
No, I mean, that's the only thing, Mario, is I do have doubts there. João Victor, I haven't seen anything from him at all. So but I also that being said, I know he's signed to a long-term contract, but if he wants to negotiate a move in the summer, we loan him somewhere. I'm not too broken up about it. Now, that obviously is going to depend on a lot of things, right? So we lose Brooks, but that leaves you end up with Antonio Silva as your starter. Let's pretend Otamendi stays. So you have both of them. And behind them, you still have Morato. You still have Lucas Verissimo. You have Tomás Araujo coming back. Okay? You have... So
I could see us letting him walk. It just would be a shitty situation. Because you free up $3 million of salary room towards someone else.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But also, like with all this stuff, is what I'm saying is that whole rule of if you're an immigrant or if you haven't lived in Portugal
you get a few years.
It's like 20% or something like that. It's great. I'm not sure if at least that's for me like what the whole thing was.
It's a big difference, man. I'll say this
normal rates, but
it's a massive difference in tax situation. Like I think some people don't appreciate that, but it makes it. That's how PSG signs.
It's your money. It's your money. It's your livelihood. If you're worried, like we think about it because there's an emotional aspect when you love these clubs. But let's be honest, Grimaldo has no reason to love, but he loves the club that he played for as a boy, Barcelona, which is why he's going to go back and try to look. He has the opportunity to say, "I played at Barca." Played for Barca B, didn't work out.
It's like Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva has Grimaldo has repeatedly talked about Barcelona fondly while he's been at Benfica. He's always been respectful to Benfica. Bernardo Silva has always talked fondly about Benfica. He's always been respectful to City. It's one of these things where, if the opportunity, like Bernardo Silva said repeatedly, if the opportunity arrives, and I was kind of sad where I saw a recent thing from it. I don't know how true it was, but that he kind of said, it's getting tougher because the way the contracts are. If he becomes a free agent, he could see himself making it to Benfica. It's if he's not a free agent, he has a hard time visualizing how the money would happen with the transfer and things of sort.
Well, I think ultimately, the way if Bernardo Silva is to come to Benfica, I think Bernardo is going to end up at. This is just me. I think he's going to end up at Barcelona because I think first of all, I think he's going to end up there. If he ends up there on like a 2-3 year deal. And then comes to Benfica because I think his goal, he's 28. His goal is to come to Benfica.
He probably said he wanted to come back and still add value. Like he's been. If he gets, I saw somewhere he said if he gets another club and the contract's too long, he likely won't come back, even if he's a free agent because he might not be able to offer much to the club. Like he wants to actually be. He doesn't want to just come in and do a victory lap. He wants to come in and be an impact player. Like he wants to do something, right?
Yeah, and I'm gonna. since we already did this one, I'm going to bring it up. Alba, I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure if his contract is up now, but I don't rate Alonso at all. I think he's a banter player. And ultimately, I think they need a good starter, and I think that's Grimaldo. Because regardless, Alba's got no legs anymore. Let's see. I
also wonder financially how Barcelona is doing, though. Barcelona.
I can tell you what. It doesn't matter how they're doing, Mario, because they're always gonna. The Super League is gonna be their only out because they're so deep in. Yeah, so Alonso's on a free at the end of the year, so he's the one, and Alba's old. So I think they don't re-sign Alonso. In my opinion, I don't think they should because he's shit.
They got biscuits.
I'll do this.
Yeah. Well,
I'll do money plus Bernardo.
Memphis is gone as well. Memphis is definitely gone. Bellerin, I forgot he was there. Look at that. I want to look at their. Actually, no, this isn't a Barca show, but actually, yeah, let's do it. I mean, this squad, it just pisses me off because there's so many players. And guess what? Who's their Champions League opponent again? Oh, that's right. That's right. No. Barca's Champions League opponent.
Who they got?
Oh, United.
Yeah, in the Europa League.
Europa League, yeah.
Oh yeah, Europa League. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah.
So all these players.
Okay, I got you.
You know what I mean? Arujo's good. Koundé's whatever. He's good actually. Christensen.
This right here, the Caesar said though, like Enzo plus Bernardo, like you sell him with a little bit of money. If City came to us and said, "Hey, we're gonna give you Bernardo Silva and 50 million bucks,"
yeah,
done.
Yeah, because look at the squad and just look. 30. Balde is obviously young, and he probably will have a starting spot, and I guess it's the only thing with Grimaldo. I think someone mentioned. And
then I'll move the fucking seal. There you go, done.
What I was going to say is,
and then we can give Otamendi back and get Ruben Dias. Oh man, we love it.
Maybe that was in the contract all along.
Yeah.
This comment from Nick though made me think. You know, the whole Juventus thing right now that people are talking about is supposedly they're in terrible financial trouble, Mario. They have their whole board.
That's my understanding. It's like they basically lied about a lot of taxes and
they could be relegated.
It's like criminal activity again.
Juve relegated? Yes. That would never happen. It's not like that would never. Come on, surely Juve wouldn't get relegated. Come on, not Juve.
I always do wonder, like these sell-ons. You know, how we have to like pay off like a certain amount to the other
percentages. Yeah.
Yeah, I always do. This is where you can. Not that I want to be in the business of ripping off other teams, but it's where if kind of City goes, hey, you know what, we will we'll buy Enzo off you for 80 million, and you buy Bernardo Silva for 30 million off us, or we'll like buy Enzo off you for 60 and you buy Bernardo for 5. You know what I mean? You can do the funny math where technically you make less on Enzo, therefore you pay less to River and you get Bernardo or you get a player. Like the player swaps, I don't like that stuff because I feel like 30 ball, but at the same time, fucking we're first, right?
Hey, Bernardo and Cancelo, you can have Enzo, mate. It's fine. It's fine. You know what? And I'll tell you what, and I'll throw in a couple of funners, man. Like, you know,
yeah, no kidding.
And the friendly.
Good God.
Hey, okay. Funny story. Well, it's not even a story. It's just a funny, I don't know, take. I had the chance. I had tickets for a City Chelsea tomorrow, but it's too far, bro. I've done it before, and I get it. For you guys, like, what the fuck is
London or Manchester? I don't know where they're playing tomorrow.
No, actually. Manchester. It's like it's a 5 hour drive, bro.
No chance.
Huh?
I said, woof, no chance.
Yeah, if it was today, maybe because I come back and I can rest tomorrow. But I thought we're gonna drive all the way there to watch a team that is not mine. I'm just gonna watch them football, FA Cup, and then I'm gonna have to drive all the way back. You know, and the trains are like £120, which is atrocious. If it was like 60 or something like that, you know what? We'll drink on a train, right? We'll get there, we'll have a party, and then we'll just sleep on a train back, right? You know. But I don't have a Tesla like Mario, so you know when we drive, we have to be awake. So unfortunately, we're not going.
All right, guys.
Yes.
Is that okay?
My internet will drop down in 20 minutes anyway, so.
Yeah, no, make good. You guys
I
happy New Year?
haven't seen it for a while.
Yeah.
That's good. Your chance to good, man. We've worked
Hey,
together.
so I guess real quick, do we want to promise a show that Sunday after the?
I don't do promises I can't keep.
I can do Sunday night.
I can do
Like-
Sunday because we definitely should do a show if they win or lose for emotional reasons.
No, it's a big.
Or we
It's a
can
big.
do Monday. Monday's the
I got
holiday.
we charged the Eva, so
We'll figure it out.
Like 8 o'clock.
And Miller probably has the Dr. King holiday off as well, so we could at least have me, you, and him if
yeah.
Luis can't make it.
If Luis wants to stay up late.
I probably won't be able to.
This guy's gonna be hopped up, man. This guy's gonna be doing laps. He'll be calling every sporting she knows, saying like terrible things.
To be honest with you, Mondays are pretty easy because it mainly just admin, so I can do it from home. I just don't like doing that because I always think like if I was not the manager, and my manager's like, oh, I'm just gonna do the admin from home today. It's like, what a lazy bastard, But
Right.
if we, we'll see. It's more like probably maybe not. The thing is, if you have the people, then just do it with Mel or do it with I don't know, Ethan, if you can do it. I don't know. But if we need a third person and with one, then we'll do it.
Yeah. We'll do it. We got Joe.
Nick,
I really like later night.
We should. Hey, actually, Mario, we should do a poll. Actually, we should probably not do that again because last time we did it, we didn't.
We should do that again. There's no point. It doesn't change shit.
We
If-
we value your opinion. We just may not act on it. That's just
Sounds like the government.
Yeah, it's pretty much.
Hey,
we'll do
if voting changed anything, it'd be illegal, wouldn't it? So
Is it 2 hours you've been on here?
No, it's been
What
2
are
hours.
we-
No, I'm excited for the TASA. I'm going to see if I can watch some of it. It'll be a little tough to watch that, but for sure the sporting game. That's a big game, man. That's a big game for both clubs. Because
90 minutes, isn't it?
right now, it's I'm ready to call it, but just real quickly, like Benfica versus Sporting, obviously that's always a massive game. There's no debate, nothing about that. But if we win, fuck, sweet cheese, if we win. What are you guys laughing at? What'd you find?
Magnets, let's make a fall to the side.
Okay, should we make a poll? Yeah, you know what? We're gonna make a fucking new poll. No, I clicked the wrong button.
All right. Do we want to call this now, Luis? Am I okay to write this? Comment of the
What?
show.
Oh, the comment of the show. Yes.
What's the comment of the show?
Let's make a poll to decide if we do that poll. Magnitude has had a million
Yeah. I'm happy with that.
There's one. Hold on. I'm gonna go way back. I actually made note of it. It was at 7:19.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
Right, well done.
Yeah, but that was also 9.5 ago. Let's see.
If I make a poll
Oh, this was the first one that made me laugh.
on poll.
That's good as well.
Yes.
There was one more though.
All right, there we go. You know, I did it. You guys have a wonderful evening. I hope you do. There's a lot of good comments.
This was another good one from him.
There you go. There's a
Today
poll.
was the Magnitude show.
There we go.
That's true. Wait, lift that up a little, Mario.
That's
You made a poll about making the poll for the poll.
there you go. You got it. Okay, we got this. Okay. All right, guys.
You gotta put it on Twitter as well.
I got it. I do like a,
mate,
I gotta make a
fucking
like
goal.
pollception, like you just pull on pull. All right, man. You guys have a wonderful evening. You have a great night. You enjoy. Happy New Year, everyone. It's gonna be a great year. We're gonna be, campeões. April. Call it now. Right, Luis? We're gonna win.
And then we can meet in Lisbon, yeah.
We're gonna meet in Lisbon, man. I'm gonna go. I'm actually gonna buy it. I haven't bought tickets yet. I gotta renew the kids' passports, so I gotta get that shit sorted. Once I get that sorted,
No, put him up for adoption, man. Just come on over.
Yeah, that's you know what? It's I don't have the patience to make
That's
me one.
two of the show, Louise.
I
That's
know.
two adoptions.
Ah.
All right, man. You guys have a good night. Be safe.
Don't take my Tina.
Yeah, and take care of Draxler there. All right.
I love this. All right, guys. Hey, happy New Year, everyone. Take care.
Merry Christmas.
Peace.
See ya.